No.
Time to stop crying.
I'm here. I'm
Fiona's
here.
on the overlay. Oh, you're back. Okay, you're
Okay,
back.
I've never left.
we
I'm
here?
on here. Are we here? We on?
We are
Yeah,
here
we're good.
with
Whoa.
0 tech problems, ready to run blades and solve a case. Easy peasy. Got 0 sarges. All our sarges are gone, but we don't need them. We're just going to solve crimes without them. It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got 2 episodes left in which to solve all the crimes in the city of LA in the year of our Lord 2037. So don't worry, guys. Team's on it. But who is this team, you say? Well, it is I, for one thing. My name is Shamini. Use she, her pronouns. And today I'm playing Awesome Backer, who is she, her. She likes women and is not a disaster. And doesn't really work in an office.
Incorrect.
Quite a lot of field work involved in my job, so maybe make a nickname based on that. Emily.
Fieldwork disaster lesbian. I'm playing Fenna, who is not a disaster lesbian, but who knows? I mean, Fenna isn't a lesbian. She's at least pan bisexual because she did like.
You're not allowed to have
just
attractions
be
to
straight.
people. No
What?
attractions.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, sorry.
You're
She
not
has
allowed to
no
have
attractions to
feelings.
people. She's
It's-
had none. She never will. No
It's
one heard
sexuality
anything.
and emotion.
No one's been changed by
Ooh.
anything.
No.
Ooh, no one's been changed. No one's had their memory changed. Okay, everything's a-okay. Yes, I use she, her pronouns, as does Fenna. And my computer's being a little bit of a bitch today. So if I disappear or I sound like I've got a very loud fan on, no, I don't.
No,
You
I
saw
haven't.
nothing. You hear nothing. Lowri.
Hello, I am Lowri Davies. I don't think I ever introduced myself with my surname before. That felt weird. She, her.
Now we know.
And
We know.
I would, yes. I would like to take this opportunity to say that I am not killing off the guests of the RPGeeks one by one, and I'm playing Percy, he, him, a replicant.
Well,
who is
where are the
also-
other two, Lowri? Where
Yeah,
are they?
Well, Percy
He's
also is
Dexter,
not
working
killing
forensic.
off any of the sergeants.
Cover off your own. I'm on to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to solve the crime, starting with yours.
Mhm.
Yeah, solve this crime.
And I'll take that sort of weird sort of tension we've got going between these 3 wonderful Blade Runners. And yes, hello, my name is Fiona. I use she, her pronouns, and I am the game runner for our Blade Runner 2037 series. Yeah, unfortunately, we did not have Folarin with us tonight, so Willis may appear a little bit, but we're going to leave it to
What
the
accent will he have,
screens.
Fiona? What accent will he have?
It could
Is
be
he northern?
anything.
Is
Could
he
be
northern?
anything.
He's northern.
Hey, maybe he's northern on the on his off shift.
Oh, hello, I'm Willis. I'm here to solve the case.
Yeah, it's like, woohoo, cozy. Yeah, just... Anyway, bad accents aside, let's get right into it, shall we, friends? So, as I say, always, hello, welcome, replicants and humans alike to this penultimate chapter of Blade Runner 2037. It is going to be a evocative world full of conflicts and contrasts in a neo-noir wonderland that will take your breath away one way or another. As always, Blade Runner deals with some dark, mature themes, so I want to give you, the people out there watching, the replicants, the hidden humans, the hidden replicants, the revolution that may be about to happen, permission to take a moment and step away from our story should you need to. As always, you are more important than the dice we roll on the table and the story that we're about to tell.
Dice, yeah, we need those, yes.
Yeah, you do need dice. That would be very helpful.
I
Otherwise,
think
I'm
you
like,
should mention dice.
Professional
Have dice.
TTRPG player, Shamini Bundell.
Hashtag
there you
professional.
go. Yes, absolutely. So, as always, let's go into let's just dive right into our opening title sequence. So, just again, because I know we don't have Folarin, usually he's the one that starts us off. I'm going to go first to Emily, then I'm going to go to Shamini, and then Lowri, and I will do little bits in between. So, without further ado, let's go to our title sequence. We have a moment where the camera is looking through like what looks like a door in the sort of mid-morning. You can see sort of little like pane glass window, maybe a little sort of flower motif, and a hand shooting through the glass and breaking the door open on the other side. We don't see the individual that's entering the house, but they're clearly looking for something. You can see that they're sort of going through, sort of ruffling through different documents and files, and eventually finding a key to a door. As they open it, they come to a garage and see a car that we know fairly well at this point. We see the camera sort of lingers on a picture of a wedding photo of two individuals. And the person taking the picture, looking at it as if we're looking at it over their shoulder, putting it into their pocket, and then clicking the car garage open, getting into the car, and starting to drive away.
No.
Emily,
Was that good or bad?
where do
I
we
don't
find
know.
Fenna in our opening title sequence?
I think as the car drives away, we sort of. Oh, can I tweak it slightly? I think as the picture gets put into a back pocket, another picture sort of falls down. You realize it's in a case file, and you see Fenna sat at a desk just poring over these documents and sort of like newspaper articles, just personnel reports, a couple of photos, and then she pulls out a photo of Mel and puts it in and like paper clips it in, and then closes the case file, and on the front it says case report serial number 3492 Rado Dea, and and then Fenna puts it into a drawer.
Absolutely. As you have that serial number, as it sort of goes off towards the end, we sort of transition to like looks like a book itself on a storefront table with a register and stuff, and like an individual looking quite harried but very smart, like a very fashionable, like a fashionista type person with huge big glasses, as he's desperately looking through like the receipts and on his computer as another break-in has happened at this person's store. We can see cages filled with these different anemoids of all these very exotic animals, birds, we've got various sort of small like dogs, etc., all sort of around, all screeching and howling and meowing, as again more glass is on the floor here, as this individual is desperately trying to find and finally finds like a phone directory, and is desperately trying to call the number he's been given many years ago to try and register the fact there's been a break-in at this animal pet shop. And as we sort of zoom out, we see the rest of Anemoid Row, those sort of rows of different shops that we've seen before in this case. Shamini, where do we find Olsen in this opening title sequence?
I think we flash back to a completely different time and place. It's no longer LA out the window. It's smoggy, flat plains. And there is a messy room. There is a document on the desk which says off-world colonization program, defense program, discharge papers. And there is newspapers and Olsen going through tabs and mountains of job applications, basically, and finally sort of hovering over one for the LAPD.
Seen as like a track, fast track to get you in, and hopefully off-world, as they're in need of various individuals. We sort of see you hovering over it and then click, and we sort of head through and going against all those sort of matrix style numbers. We see the sort of bright neon lights of the Bright Eyes Beauty Salon, a sort of incredibly in-your-face beauty cosmetic surgery slash cosmetic surgery slash shop, alongside a row of all these other individual places which do augmentations both for human and possibly replicants on the side. We see people going in and like their feet with the nails being done, with pedicures and stuff, like a whole row of individuals. The owner looking like a lady in her mid-50s, a very severe bowl haircut out, sort of like indicating and thanking the individual patrons as they come in, making sure that everyone is a happy customer, encouraging them to bring friends and get discounts as they do. And as she gets to the back of the shop, she sort of looks over her shoulder to make sure no one sees her keying in the code. And as she goes back in, a different kind of shop appears, whereby it looks like replicants are coming here to have their own augmentations up, from Nexus 9s all the way down to Nexus 8s that have been in need of some repair over the years. And as the door shuts behind her, we go to Lowri. Where do we see Percy in the opening title sequence?
A door shuts and you pan back from the door, and Percy is sitting at a desk, not in his office, but maybe like in a communal space in the at the LAPD department, and you can see in the background McCoy chatting on about something, but it's like you can, like, the camera is on Percy's face, you can see him just chatting around in the background, and Percy is just very clearly practicing his box breathing and keeping his emotions under control. And I think it is funny, but it is also like quite important that he does manage to do that. So he's just breathing in, holding it, breathing out, holding it, on repeat.
On repeat. And as we have that sort of that breathe in and breathe out, we sort of go towards, over your shoulder towards Ray McCoy, and him being surrounded by all these older Blade Runners who remember him from the good old days. Everyone's sort of welcoming back, proper pats on the shoulder, sort of like sort of like, oh, what a lad, all this sort of talk around him. He's smiling at everyone, he's joking, cracking some inappropriate and crude insults at various people. He's like, pointing to someone who's like, where's your hair gone, all that sort of horrific nastiness that comes with these older gentlemen. And he spots in the corner Willis, who looks like he's about to just put on his coat to go out towards something. And he sort of indicates to Willis that he would like a chat with him. And as they go into a frosted glass room, the door shuts, and on the door itself, it says the title of this particular episode. It says, Blade Runner 2037.
We all really enjoyed that.
Blade Runner 2037, Chapter 6, Questionable Things. And as the sort of the image sort of starts to pixelate and disappear out to a black screen.
I am so sorry, but I have to dash off. I have a little crying toddler who's picking best time. So good. You guys carry on.
We
really sorry.
Do not.
She'll be back.
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah,
another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. It's soon. It's just going to be Lowri. So that's what's going to happen here.
I'm running the stream, so it'll be interesting to see. If I go, we all go.
We all go. Oh no. So, well, for the Blade Runners that are currently with us, and I know Shamini will obviously be looking at the stream anyway, so we'll include Olsen in this as needed. Let's do a little recap of where we left off with the first case. I'm happy to help out a little bit more here because I know it's just the two of you. But yeah, where have we got to so far in this new case called the Fiery Angels?
Well, as we all knew before joining the call today, Ellis Vale was captured. He was a suspected replicant, and was put through the test by Willis and did fail it. But I think Willis rolled really well to be able to tell. So I feel like Willis was very, very on it there. So that's Ellis Vale. We found out that he's actually a real person who isn't this Ellis Vale whose mouth has disintegrated because we tried to stop him killing himself. So we need to find out, is this what this new kind of replicant is, and like how they're using real people.
So it's a replicant that can't be traced, basically. It has no code.
He hasn't got a scan.
Does it have the barcode? Yes, absolutely. And
is it on the inner bit of the eye, under eyelid?
In the film, it's the eye itself. Like it's scanned on the eye, not the eyelid.
But isn't it also like run through lots of different cells in their bodies in different places?
Yeah, but to be fair, it is easier to try and scan someone's eyeball rather than cut
the
their
eyeball
DNA.
Is like the outward one.
It does say in the notes, his right retina has no serial number as any Nexus 8 or 9 replicant should, and none of the older Nexus 6s should be alive today given their limited lifespans.
Correct.
So that is another option, I guess, that he is somehow a surviving Nexus 6.
Right.
But it feels more likely, especially given the fact that he's based on a real person, that this is a new version of a replica.
Yes, you have come across the idea of replicants being based on something called a human template with your previous case, Lilith Tyrell, because obviously your co-worker Leah in that one turned out to be based on the template of Lilith Tyrell. Lilith Tyrell's 20 years ago. And the sort of background to that is that Eldon Tyrell, the head of the corporation, used his niece for. This is why I'm going to break the mold a bit. Incredibly creepy. This I say as the GM. Based his model of Rachel, so the lady that's in the Blade Runner film, on his niece. for reasons it's not very clear, but it's probably not nice.
I see.
So, but yes, you have come across this idea of having replicants having a human template, having a someone that they are based on before. But this is unusual, very unusual, because, you know, how can you trace these? And normally you can trace them with the idea of the barcode in their eye, but this is the first time you've come across a replicant that can't be traced, but is based on somebody. And I think what's important is that this Ellis Vale person, they are a Wallace Corp service technical engineer, and they were found trying to break into a very high area. So this replicant version. So what happened to the original version? Are there more people? I think, as we discussed, that are taking other people's places in positions of authority. So Wallace Corp doesn't want this to happen. Actually, that someone's creating these sort of bootleg replicants. They want you guys to find it out. So that's sort of their case to you. But was there anything else that stood out to people from the recap? I appreciate I've just sort of come in and just finish that for you.
I mean, obviously the most important thing is that Mel and Carol's house has been destroyed, and we are 95% sure that Carol was not in there at the time, or that no one was in there.
Yeah, there's no sign of any bodies or anything like that, so that was good.
But we still would be interested in getting the CCTV / some Ring doorbell footage of the occasion.
Yes, which you did get. So you had time. You will have time to go through that, and you can use the LAPD Esper wall for that to analyze it. But it will take a shift of time to do that. You can also do it in your downtime, but again, depending on what you get done in your downtime, you might need more successes or less successes. But we can get there as needed. But yes, it seems that Carol has gone missing, and now Mel has gone missing. Although, when confronted by it, from Willis to Deputy Chief Holden, Holden sort of said, like, well, she's been taken in for questioning at Wallace Corp because there was evidence found in her office that was sort of property of Wallace Corp from previous cases over decades old, which kind of is true, because Percy did find a memory sphere which contained a recording of a Void Kampf test, which is Wallace Corp property. So it's not looking good for Mel.
She would have had a very good reason for keeping that. I believe with all my heart.
Absolutely. Anything else? Anything that stood out to people at all?
Ray's a twat.
Yeah.
I thought that was an unspoken rule.
That one.
Yes.
Holden is a little bitch. And is in the pocket of Wallace Corp.
Wallace.
Not Willis.
That's amazing.
Obviously, Willis had his stuff with meeting up with people, but we don't know about that. So, yeah.
Yes. And I'll come on to the points thing in a second. Because, yes, currently you've found clues, but I don't think any of you've said that you've uploaded them, which makes sense because we hadn't really started the case. I think the only thing I wanted to mention as well is that Fenner went to visit Officer Mead about the Radha Udaya case, which is connected to your key relationship missing person. And there hadn't been any updates so far. Yeah. But that's not to say that you can't go back and check for more and all that sort of thing.
She will be.
Oh, good.
Maybe not right now, but
No, fair enough. So great. So let me do some quick points for you guys. So everyone found some clues, so everyone gets a promotion point. Hooray!
Woo!
Because you saved Ellis Vale, like doing a heroic action, I thought, like leaping in there to go save Willis. Willis, Fenner, and Percy all get a promotion point as well. Acting in a way unbecoming of a law enforcement officer, i.e. letting Styles escape. Olsen unfortunately loses 1 point. Unfortunately, yes, she did let Styles leave. Maybe more will come of that, but currently right now she's just doctor promotion.
I'm sure it'll be totally fine.
Yeah. And the big one, people accusing Wallace Corp of anything, and it says in brackets in the scenario with or without evidence, everyone loses a promotion point as a result.
That's mad.
I know. I laughed so much. Then interacting with key relationships. Olsen interacted quite strongly with Amara last time, as we all remember, and Willis got to interact with Remy, his sort of other not so well, other unsavory folk, that they will get one humanity point each. And then for you two, you used or talked about your core memory in a quite lovely scene last week. So you both get a humanity point. And I'm going to remind you as well, because it's not really come up necessarily, because I appreciate you're maybe role playing it. But if you ever think of a role or a moment where you think my key memory could help me with this, you actually get an advantage on the roll as well. Yes, so any way you can interpret it and justify it. I'm not going to be too like, I don't think that works, but like just to remind you that, because we've all been talking about key memories, which is kind of what we would like to do. But there is a mechanical benefit for this as well, is that if you use it and say you'd like advantage on something, I'll let you have that as well. And then finally, because the poor old Percy last time had a little moment in the office and then went to go look at his plants, you, Percy, get 1 point of resolve back if you've not already got it, because you used your signature item. So there we go. Yeah. Right, so let's talk about where we're going to go for this thing. So remember how we do this in Blade Runner is that we sort of define the different locations or where you're going to go, and then we go to them individually and then go to the next scene and scene from there. Obviously, I know Olsen's not here right now, so I'm going to assume that they're going to go somewhere else, maybe different to you two just now, rather than be in your scene, just to give them that freedom to do that. But I guess this is maybe happening straight after you've had that conversation at the end of the episode when we were in Percy's office. Where do we think Percy and Fenner would do now, and would they go somewhere together in terms of locations?
Ray was going to go to Wallace Court, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he sort of like said, "Don't worry, love, I'll do it." So he's said he's going to go to Wallace Court. Yeah,
Percy can't go there.
Percy can't
right
go to Wallace Court.
They have a restraining order.
Fenner can go to Wallace Court.
Mm-hmm.
But they did shoot her the other day.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm interested in. I'm sure these weren't huge clues, but I noticed that two of the places you mentioned in the intro were also in the newspaper. And I'll have you know, actually, Fiona, you didn't need to do that because I've already got written down that we should go there because I looked at the newspaper.
Great.
So I would be interested in going to the beauty salon. Like maybe, like there's a hint, like maybe we know, like being replicants, we've heard on the grapevine that it's somewhere you could go. So Percy might think of that as a good place to go and ask some questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, to ask about like maybe like are there ways to like hide your retina scan, because then maybe we could be like, actually he could be a Nexus 9 or a Nexus 8 who's had work done. That could be a thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got the beauty salon.
And I mean, Percy will tell Fenner what he's going to do, so you're very welcome to join.
I assume that's what you're doing. You've also got the location, the last known address of Ellisvale from the data profile as well, which is the Yukon Hotel. So that's somewhere else as well.
I might go there then. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it that way around. I think that makes sense.
Have you mentioned that you're keeping track of the missing officers?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, we had a chat where I said 2 officers have gone missing, or maybe that was with Olsen. But I'm definitely wouldn't be quiet about Udea. For sure, so
cool. Well, Percy will have told you then that he worked on that case.
Yeah. Do you want to have that scene now? Then maybe.
I mean, I'll be honest. Lowri doesn't know what he knows, but I know that. Yeah.
Let's have a moment again, just to also buy time for Olsen to come back as well. But let's have that moment where Willis has probably seen he's been called off by Ray McCoy, and he's like, "Well, I better go see to what that is," and then just goes off to Ray
sounding
and
good,
never
Willis.
speaks again. Yeah,
That was really good.
I've had way too many cigarettes. Anyway, and then heads on out towards Ray, and then goes into the frosted glass office.
Good luck, Will.
And Olsen will just hang around a little bit and probably be a bit flustered about like, oh no, I've revealed everything. So maybe we'll go and get some water. So you guys are left alone. Is what I'm trying to say here. So it's just that Olsen's not in this scene.
Fenner, you mentioned 2 missing officers. Are you talking about the
Udea? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, interesting. I did a lot of the tech for that. That was before I left before I started doing fieldwork. So I worked on quite a lot of the evidence on that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, she was my first partner.
Oh, right. Okay. I mean, what do you know? What? Because like we just do the tech and then pass it on. So I don't know. They didn't find her.
No, no, she just vanished. Literally disappeared. We were, in between jobs. I went in to get coffees and I came out. She was gone.
Oh. Wow,
So I don't. I got nothing. Mead has nothing.
What were you working on?
Oh, we were just in between cases. It wasn't anything.
Oh, literally nothing open.
Yes. Fate with. Yeah.
I think from your memory, the way she sort of just left, like as you went to go get coffee and stuff, you weren't aware of anything like problems at home or anything like that. But it's unusual, right? And I think you then trying to investigate this, there's always been seems to be like, oh, concentrate on the other cases, don't worry, and then kind of similar to how the stuff has been going with Mel, people have just kind of shut up about it or forgotten. So that's the unusual thing. It's not necessarily anything to do with Rudea's like behavior or anything like that. That's what it's you. It's the reaction to her disappearance and people not being more upset about it, if anything.
No, sure, but we weren't working on like a particular case that was like
nothing that is story relevant. I will say.
Let's just go there. I mean, regular old rep detect stuff, but look, it's happening twice, and I can see it. Like that case, they've got Mead working on it, for God's sake. I mean, it's not like they're actually putting any man hours into it. If that happens with Mel, I don't want that to happen.
Does Percy have any insight into it? We can move on if it's not.
I think. Why don't we get the first roll? Get the first die on the table. Let's do some tech stuff.
Okay.
Do your intellect tech. And let me know what you get. So that's 2d12s, I believe. And then let me know what numbers you get, and I can tell you how many successes you get.
I'm gonna push myself.
Okay.
Twice. Okay, I get. Wow, that's actually really hard to read. A 6. Sorry.
Okay. That's okay. I'm like, a 1? But no ones or anything like that on your other die. Great. So 1 success. This is the strange part about it. I think when you were going through the evidence and cataloguing it and all the stuff around it, you've had the same thing of where the evidence sort of, the paper trail just dries up, but unusually so, as if she never existed. And like you're trying to find she existed, like you maybe have spoken to her briefly, you weren't on the same cases or anything like that compared to Fenna, but this idea that she just as if like literally beamed up, gone, and then no one cares or remembers. There's definitely something deeper here, and somebody, if anything, with that success, someone's been tampering, maybe covering up her disappearance and trying to remove her, like erase her data in some way. That's what I would say you have got from that's just you being on the case and trying to find stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I will basically say that to Fenna and, add that, I mean, looking back now, I guess it was strange. It was, things would be forgotten to be done. I'd ask for some information and then the paperwork would never turn up, or someone had lost it. And I didn't think anything of it at the time because, well, why would I? Like, stuff happens, but I mean, this is the same as this happening to Mel, just like completely erased.
You don't think it's Wallace Court's got anything to do with it, right?
I mean, I know they've got something to do with Mel's disappearance.
Right. Oh my God. Ugh.
Okay, well, look.
Thank you for telling me, Percy.
I don't feel like I really had that much to tell, but I suppose we can keep it in mind.
You've confirmed some suspicions I had about it not being taken care of properly. They wouldn't let me work on it because, I was suspect number 1 when it all began, right? So.
Oh, that was you. Yeah, they used a code name. That makes sense.
What was my code name?
Foxglove.
Oh, no, you know what? I like it.
I thought it was quite cool.
Did you come up with it, Percy? She looks at the plant.
Do you know what? Maybe it was a much more insulting one if Percy did just come up with that.
Yeah, just looked at the side of it.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, well, right. I think I am gonna head to Yukon Hotel.
Great. I'll head to the beauty salon, though I am really keen to look at this CCTV footage of Carol and Mel's, but okay, no, case first. I'll go to beauty salon.
Yeah, let's look. There were no bodies there. Hopefully Carol and Mel have just jetted off on their honeymoon first. Honeymoon? Holiday. Cruise. It's a very belated honeymoon.
I mean, it could be.
I was going to say, I can imagine Mel not having a honeymoon.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, 50 years later. Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe one of us should take Olsen with us, but how are you feeling about what's going on with her?
Maybe you look through the glass and you just see Olsen going, idiot. Just in the background, having a little crisis.
I mean, honestly...
Yeah.
Can you imagine if one of us had done that?
Oh, we'd be retired quicker than you can say dot,
Mm-hmm. I have nothing against Olsen. In fact, I quite like I find their naivety endearing. But it can be a bit of a kick in the gut.
Yeah.
To see someone so messy face I guess hopefully face no consequences. Actually, do you know what? I don't know what.
Let's not say anything like that. Who knows? Right, but remember, Percy, got your back.
Got your back.
And family.
Amazing. We'll leave it that Olsen does something else just to make sure you guys have your scenes, and maybe these scenes will be a little bit quicker, who knows, but we'll just take our time a bit. Let's go to Yukon first. That's the hotel, and then we'll come to the beauty salon in a second. So for Fenna, you're taking your spinner there, you're following this address. Let me go to my notes. Yukon Hotel. This is a very dingy hotel in Sector 5. It's in pretty bad shape. You have this sort of the neon sign of Yukon, but the Y is sort of flickering quite heavily. I think actually you probably would know a little bit about it. Again, most Blade Runners would at this point, knowing that there was a replicant. I'm going to say 6 here, Nexus 6 model that got retired here. One Leonard Kowalski, and the reason you would know that is because Leonard Kowalski. I think that's the right one, was the one that shot Deputy Chief Holden way back when. So you know that this is a location that's kind of infamous a little bit. So then to see that this is where Ellis Vale, its last known location is kind of you just sort of tick it off in your mind. You park your spinner along the street a little bit, and it's very it's almost like a dilapidated I can't even say the word, dilapidated husk of a place, catering to those who probably can't afford anything else. As you sort of arrive in the front desk area, there's definitely that sound of there's the musica of various sort of records. It feels very cloying, that kind of atmosphere with this sort of red shag carpet that's definitely seen better days. There's definitely a moistness as you sort of put your feet around there. You can see it's very wood panels and a sort of very dark, dingy light. But you're at the front desk and you can see there's a bell, and maybe you whoop, and it sort of dings, and you hear yes, all right, God, but. And out comes a gentleman. This is Lock Tang. As a mugshot, if you would like to put them up, feel free to.
Sure will.
Yeah. A very surly hotel manager sort of comes in. Short, spready salt and pepper hair, a lot of wrinkles. Clearly, has been around a lot. And as he sort of comes and he sort of sees you, like lots of locks eyes with you a little bit, and goes, you here for a room?" And sort of looks you up and down.
Yeah, I'd love a room. Just for one, for now.
All right. Well, I need payment up front. We don't want people running out on us like before.
Yeah, of course. Happened to you recently?
Well, we have all sorts happening around here. Just and he sort of looks at it. You want what? What do you want? Shared facilities, en suite? Like, what are you looking for?
Oh, en suite would be lovely for one night. Thank you.
All right. And he turns around and he's like going through keys and stuff.
Great. As he's going through keys, can I lean over and see if there's like any names in the in like a book or anything like that?
Absolutely. What skill would you like to use for that? It's intelligence of some sort, but just
I've recently upgraded my observation to a C grade rather than a D grade.
Yes.
So maybe it's a chance to use my new observation skills.
That sounds ideal. Roll for me then an intelligence observation check as this guy is looking through.
Oh no, not that one. Where's my D8? There it is. Ooh, that's it's an 8 on the D8.
Oh,
but it's
a
a
success.
1 on the D10.
Okay, that's fine. So currently you've got 1 success. If you would like to push yourself, you can do.
But I can't re-roll the 1, so
you can't
there's absolutely no reason to do that because I've got the 8 on the D8. So
exactly, you've done very successfully. That's true. Yeah, you can't re-roll the ones.
Yeah,
absolutely.
so it can't get better. Yeah.
Can't get better. Perfect for you. So yeah, you are looking through, and there doesn't seem to be anyone that has stayed here recently. But you're thinking like, okay, let's leave. And maybe he's muttering away, trying to find. You can't find it. Bends down a little bit. And you're just like, you eventually just swish the book around and start flicking back quickly. Yeah. And you find a name, Ellis Vale, and their room number is. She's just trying to find it quickly. 314.
314
is the 314 is their name, and they've been here roughly about 6 months. And they haven't checked out. It doesn't. Currently, it doesn't say they've checked out now.
Okay, excellent, great.
And you swip the book back, and then he comes back and goes, "All right, 242." Hands it over to you.
Thank you. Which floor is this on?
The second. It's 242.
Oh, Look, I don't mean to be a diva, but I sleep better when there's sun at a certain angle, so I tend to find the 3rd floor is most beneficial.
Well, you didn't say that in terms of your accommodation.
I know, I'm so silly.
And he turns back, takes the key off you, turns around. I will also
at this point take a picture of the register when he turns around again, and then I'll
your KIA, absolutely, absolutely.
I assume they work like smartphones. That's what I just designed in my head.
In my head, it is like a big old-fashioned BlackBerry. In my head is what I'm thinking of. So you take a picture. So you get it. All right, 392, and hands it over to you.
You've been a doll.
All right. Well, I don't want any trouble or anything like that. You're only here for one night, right?
One night. Would you like me to pay you now?
Yeah, hand extended. Like he's like, who is this person? Yeah,
just drop it. Jinjin.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I assume that'll cover it.
Yes. Any other services I need to know about? And then he just goes, wink. Because you've given him a lot of money.
Oh, I only thought I could do things in ones, but great, fine. No, that will be all. But I just, I like my space, so I ask not to be disturbed.
All right. Well, if you need anything, just call Chang, and there's a Trang, and points to the phone. Like you can a direct line to me, miss.
Oh, I will, Trang. Thank you so much. You've been an absolute doll, and I'll boop him on the nose.
He's taken back. It's very surly, and he's like, and by the time he sort of recovers, you've already walked past. Swashed back, yeah. Easy enough to get up to the 3rd floor now, and you've got your key in hand. Your this room that you have is a little bit further away from the one that Ellisvale is. But yeah, what's the plan? What are you thinking?
I will just sort of as I walk down the corridor, I will look for 314. I really couldn't care less about my room.
I assumed. Yeah, easy enough. You come to it. You find it.
Listen, can I check something? Is this where the replicant has been seen, or is this where a real Ellis Vale was last?
The last known address of Ellis Vale in the system, which would
be the real Ellis Vale.
Presumably, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cool.
It is a pie room. I will listen at the door.
As you go to listen at the door opens, creaks open.
Oh, hi, room service.
I need you to hand out F as you see the room.
This is not going to be good. I'm
I'm
telling you
Send it to
now.
us, send it to us.
Oh, yes, sorry.
His
Yes, of course.
face. This is going to be unpleasant.
I was just leaning on the door.
I know.
Oh, bam. Oh no, sorry, I've seen it before everyone else.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Not
I'm
good,
just
is
making
it?
it the
I
right
can
size.
tell.
It's
Yeah.
not good.
Just
Lads, it's not good.
Have you just found Ellis Vale?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think maybe yes.
So as you sort of see,
Oh no!
yes, unfortunately, as you open the door,
Room
it's quite
service.
dingy and-
Ah.
The funniest thing, you open the door and you see your eyes are immediately drawn to the floor in front of you, where there is unfortunately a body. It is with around a whole large pool of blood around the head area and stuff. What do you do?
I think I immediately, in the KIA, think I found Ellis Vale. He's dead at the Yukon Hotel, room 314. Go to Trang on reception, just barge in, it'll be fine.
Percy writes back immediately, hairnet and gloves, hairnet and gloves.
Replies, I'm afraid I left them at home. And she goes in and I'll shut the door behind me.
Shut the door
and just
behind
wait
you.
for everyone else.
Yeah, wait for people. You've got some time here. You look
Eyes.
around. Move your eyes. If you're looking at the body itself, I would ask you to do for me a sort of medical aid check. Around the room itself, again, remember you can use. I appreciate, obviously, I know you're doing the stream as well, Emily, but you can use the image as well to see if there's anything that clocks your
I'm going
eyes.
to use the image on my phone.
Tell you what, why don't you do that? I can let me switch to what Percy's up to, and then you can have a look, and then we can come back as we look at Olsen as well. So Percy, you are going to the beauty salon. Hooray!
It occurs to me now that maybe Fenner and I went to the wrong place. Maybe we should have swapped.
Honestly, I even thought that when I was like, so you're going to the place where you're going to have to talk to a lot of people, and I'm going to the place where there might be forensics. But I was like, you know what? It's cute if we go the wrong way.
Yeah. We
It's up.
need sergeants.
Yeah. It turns out as soon as the two sergeants are out of the room, you're left to your own devices. So yes, you're going to the Bright Eyes beauty salon, Percy. It's again, you know of it. I think from being replicants, you know that this is one of the sort of more sympathetic businesses to the replicant rebellion. It is one of these countless sort of tiny beauty parlors that's in Sector 1. So it doesn't necessarily stand out compared to some of the others, but it offers a range of like services not only for humans but also replicants in the back room. As you sort of land in your car and like sort of get out, you can see like it's a fairly busy sort of, this is what now, the afternoon, a busy sort of afternoon where people are sort of like in and out a little bit, but easy enough you can head on in if you'd like to. What's your plan as you're heading into to Bright Eyes?
Excellent question. God, I think somewhere deep inside him, Percy longs for the simplicity of finding a dead body that you can just analyze. But here he is, having to talk to people. I mean, if he knows that they have a reputation for being, helping out replicants, and he wants to speak to someone who does that and might give him some information on any replicants who have had their markings removed, or if that's even possible.
Absolutely. You head on in, and you can see there's various people getting their nails done. There's somebody at the back, not in the room that we saw in the opening credits, but there's someone getting a I think it's called a stereoscopic tattoo, which the sort of ink is going in and it sort of flows and changes with neon lights of some sort. You say but it's probably some terrible dragon with some Chinese symbols that probably don't mean anything, unfortunately, because those kinds of people would frequent these kinds of places. But it looks very cool with the lights shining and animation sort of thing. You head up to the front desk and you see a woman, again, sort of in her mid-50s, for Emily's benefit. I know you're looking at stuff. This is a mugshot for Seraphine. A lady, sort of a much darker complexion, very severe bowl haircut that sort of comes out at an angle. And so she looks up and clocks you and sort of goes, can I help you, officer?
Hi, yeah. I was wondering if I could speak to someone about modifications done on replicants. I want you to understand that this isn't with an eye to get you into trouble. This is to help with an ongoing case.
I see. And she's sort of looking at you very quizzically and sort of is noting yourself being a replicant. Can I ask what exactly you are trying to find? It's very busy just now. I don't wish to frighten any of my clients.
Oh, this just a conversation. I think, am I right that you are the owner of this establishment?
I am. My name is Seraphina.
Lovely to meet you, Seraphina.
Thank you. And your name?
Percy.
Percy.
Specifically, could a replicant have their ID removed, their barcode?
Make for me an empathy manipulation check.
We are in the wrong places. This is hilarious. Okay, so D10 and a D6. Here we go. Come on, Percy.
Come on, Percy.
Well, bugger. That's a 1 and a 2.
Oh no!
So I'm going to push myself.
Yeah.
6. Okay.
Okay.
1, so
you will take a point of stress resolve as you are sort of like going, how are you doing, fellow human? Kind of vibes here.
Yes.
Seraphina sort of like cocks her head slightly and sort of leans in and says, look, if you've come for the kid, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to calm him down. He's not done anything wrong, but I'd appreciate some discretion. Discreet. He's very unstable just now.
Breathe in, hold for 6, breathe out for 6. I don't deny that he might be helpful to our investigations, but I think, first of all, I would like to know from you if what I asked is possible. Can you get rid of someone's identity? I won't beat around the bush, Percy says, then thinking, shit, maybe I should. We have someone in custody who is a replicant, who has no markings, and I'm wondering if that is something one can get done on the black market.
No, and that's what I told the kid. He came in here like early this morning waiting for us to open up, and he asked us if there was any way he could change how he looks. He wasn't liking it anymore. I said, there's no way, not without a lot of money and a lot of very dangerous surgery. And currently he's in the back room trying to, I'm trying to calm him down. I was going to talk to, do you know the Aurelian at all?
I do.
Well, I had hoped to send him to the Aurelian, but, and she'll point to the Aurelian shop down the street. And as you look, you can see that the windows are boarded up, covered up, and sort of like the sign is turned off. I don't know, he packed up shop a few days ago.
Voluntarily? I think Percy does sound a little bit excited.
I don't know. Was one one day he was there, and then we had an attack on his shop, and now everything's boarded up. I think he's taking a little bit care, but I've not seen him for a few days. I had hoped to send this guy out to see if he can make sense. He's much better at talking to you. And she takes a moment to say the words, emotional individuals.
Well, why don't I see if I fare any better? Maybe I'll take my police jacket off. Takes his police jacket off. Come on, Percy. Human. Sorry.
Are you quite all right? She says.
Yes, perfectly.
Look, can you promise me that you won't take him in just yet? He's just a little, there's something not right about him. And I don't think the LAPD will do any better just now. He needs to go to the underground rebellion.
Between you and me, if we had had this conversation 2 days ago, I would have taken him in. But I've had something happen to someone that I care about. And I'm not sure the LAPD is the right place to be taking a kid, as you say. So I will happily talk to him. And I promise I won't take him in. Unless he murdered someone, I might have to then. I don't know, but I would talk to you about it first.
No, he was talking about how people were after him and he didn't want any part anymore with what was going on, and he was adamant about changing his face. And
How then just, can you, even temporarily just mask your face, change how you look?
Not quickly. And he was very adamant it had to be done now, and we don't have the resources. It's expensive. We can replace arms, we can change eyes if needed, but all this takes time, planning, and
Sorry,
money.
you can change eyes, so you could put eyes that don't have a barcode into a replicant?
No, we would put ones with barcodes in, but they would read to previously deceased ones.
Okay.
Look, I'm telling you this with full confidence that you're not bringing something else here. There's something about you that I feel. Just come to the back room.
Lead the way. Percy will try and take off anything that's obviously police, outwardly.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe there's a little, all these beauty salons, there's maybe a little cloakroom that you can put a little jacket on. That's a good question though. Do you take your gun with you?
Would it be in a holster?
Yeah, but taking off
And
your jackets.
it would reveal it. Yeah, I think he'll take it off, but he will have the holster, put it in the jacket so it's covered, but he's still holding it.
Okay, right. So you're taking the jacket with you and you're holding it under.
Yeah, I'm not going to leave it anywhere. I'm just
Cool. That's fine. As you go to the back room, Seraphine sort of looks around, sort of nods to some of the stylists and stuff like that, and is like, "Oh, we're just gonna, just sort of thing." And the stylists are sort of nodding, and then trying to engage their clients a little bit more to prevent this from happening. And she goes to tap in the data pad, the sort of keying the number.
Percy's going to try and take note of what it is.
Yeah, easy enough. It's like
Cool.
1112 or something ridiculous like that. And the door sort of unlocks, and she knocks gently, and she says, Noah, there's someone here to see you. And she opens the door, and the room is in complete chaos. There's usually a chair, think of a dentist chair with various tools and equipment, has been ripped off its hinges and thrown about. There's cupboards that are open, and most specifically for you, Percy, to see is that the back door is wide open, and you can see the rain. And she goes, "Damn it! I told him to wait."
Okay, can you give me any more information about this? It sounds like he's in a pretty bad shape and needs some help.
Sure. He's well, he looks about I don't know, 40, 50 years old.
Oh, he's not a kid.
Well, he was acting like a kid.
Okay.
Bald, black, just had I don't know, just a way about him.
Behaving like a child. Okay, and you've got nothing else beyond Noah, no surname, no idea where he came from or what happened?
He said that the others would be after him. Like he kept saying names like, she says, looking at the notes, kept saying names like, oh God, where is it? Sorry. She goes to her own notes.
Emily's having some kind of revelation that I am not.
He kept saying stuff like names like Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Miriam. He was letting them down, but they're also after him. And he kept referring to someone called Mother. Mother will be very disappointed, and he's disappointed her, but he can't live like this. He can't live a lie anymore. He doesn't want any part in Mother's plans. I was trying to calm him down, and I don't know where he is.
Okay, well, thank you. Is there anything I can glean from the surrounding area? If like maybe he's dropped something or left something that I might.
Yeah, just roll for me. Is there a car? Let's do an intelligence.
Really enjoying Shamini and Emily's mimes to each other because I'm like, I am missing something. Let's try what? Sorry, intelligence.
Intelligence observation check for me, please.
Great, come on, Percy. Oh, a 15.
Oh, so it's separate. Do separate ones for me, please. So what's the number?
Oh, I was sorry.
That's okay.
That is a D20. An 8 and a 5. So
one success.
Yeah, I was like, that's a really high number.
So one success.
Yeah, just one success.
Yeah, you're looking around just in case it's dropped anything, but you can't find anything. Oh, this room, if it contained any information about this Noah, it's been turned over. Like it clearly, whatever happened, if anything, the only thing you get is whoever was in this room clearly was someone that was very strong, and like you see like ripped off this dentist chair off its sort of hinge slightly, and there's like almost a manic mania happening to this individual.
Probably a replicant if they're that strong.
Most likely.
Okay. Okay. And wants to change his face. Cool. All right. Well, Percy will thank. I've forgotten her name.
Serafina. Yeah.
Serafina.
Yeah.
And give them a card and say if you think of anything that might help with Noah. Oh, and you haven't. To be clear, you haven't helped a. Do you know what? He's going to show her a photo of Ellis.
Ellis.
Have you seen this? Yeah. Have you seen this man?
No, I've never seen this person before. Why are they someone else?
Do I believe her?
I think so. Again, from that observation check.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I don't need you to roll.
Thank
too
you
much.
for not making me do a D6.
Yeah, I know. No, it doesn't seem like she seems up until this point. I think recognizing somebody who's a replicant also, please, maybe this whatever happened here, this Noah character is a bit too much for her to handle. So she seems quite forthcoming with this information to you. So when she sees this image, she's like, no, are they somebody else that's going to come here? Do they need something?
No, if they were looking for work, they've had it done, I think. So, okay, thank you for your help. I will make sure to not tell anyone tell anyone what I saw here. I want to leave through the back just in case I can glean anything else or see someone running away. Absolutely,
yeah. And you go back and then just again honoring that success. You don't see any like footprints or it's starting to rain quite heavily here. You can see like there is like, as always, as you look up, there's the sort of CCTV, the ESPA network as well around here. So maybe you could.
I think I'm going to have a CCTV session as my next shift.
Cool. Yeah. So you can see that there's like one on the corner a little bit. So you can like, you think to yourself, I'll file that way to later, see if you can find any more evidence of who this person is. Yeah.
I will. To Olsen and to the group chat, what if Wallace Core I will start a new group chat without Mel.
Okay.
Which kind of breaks Percy's heart a bit, but and we'll message that group chat. We have a missing replicant who seems to be in quite a lot of distress, described as acting childlike. We'll give the description you gave, and we'll put the list of names in the chat as well to say, do any of these names, especially particularly in conjunction with each other, mean anything to you? And then
absolutely, sounds good.
I mean, they're all biblical, is what Fenna will send back.
Is Miriam biblical?
I just remembered the other ones. I forgot that one.
Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and then
Ezekiel,
Miriam.
Noah.
This chat happens in the chat.
Yeah. I Shamini, less sure about that, but I was also wondering.
But like Noah as well, right? Like
yeah,
Noah's Ark.
no, yeah.
Let's go to Olsen quickly. I appreciate, obviously, you were away when this was happening. Olsen, is there somewhere you're just like,
I fucked it. God, I fucked it. Oh God, I fucked it.
What is there any place you would have gone to? Perhaps you see that Ray and Willis are having their own conversation in this sort of frosted glass room. Yeah.
Based on the theme so far, I feel like also we should go to the library and try to do some detailed research on facts, just so we can really lean into our skill sets. What was there a case relevant location that it is feasible to go to?
So if everyone's uploaded sort of stuff there, we have so the Yukon Hotel is where Fenna has gone to and has found the body of presumably Ellis Vale. We'll come back to that in a second. And then Percy's gone to the Bright Eyes Salon because there's no replicant activity. You're technically at the LAPD still, and there's been
so I can't leave. But yeah,
well, you can leave. You just might not be able to get back in.
Okay.
But I mean, this is where the Esper network is in the LAPD, so you could try and like go through the footage of stuff, perhaps listening to, again, I think this is all happening roughly at the same time, so you're getting these messages. I think you're hanging around, so there's stuff you can do here. There's the medical examiner here, Coco, as well, that can go over like stuff with you here. So there's stuff you could do here as well, but you've also, and I hate to do this, you do have a connection in terms of the DA. And she did talk about bootleg replicants. So with all this conversation, and I'm going to say, because I don't know if Willis actually said this, because I did something. He was going to tell you guys about this idea of the profits and these bootleg replicants.
Going to mention that.
So we're going to assume.
Can we say he mentioned it before? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say he mentioned it because obviously we don't have Folarin here. And I'm not going to stall on that. I assume he wanted you guys to know that. Otherwise, too bad for next week for Folarin. So yeah, what was Olsen thinking?
Prophets, Bible.
Prophets, Bible, indeed.
Prophets.
Oh God, I do want to know what Amara knows. I'm like the worst person to ask her. No one else. If anyone else was here, I'd be like, you should go ask the DA if they happen to know. And they'd be like, why? And I'm like, just do it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try that.
You're gonna go to the DA?
Yeah.
Excellent. Fantastic. Let's go to the courthouse.
Oh God. She didn't mention it in a professional context. She mentioned it like in a personal context. And now, oh God.
She's gonna be. I just remembered you're not allowed to see her for a month. Are you?
I'm not.
So let's go. So you go on your spinner to the courthouse. You can see it's quite busy here, and again, I don't know if you visited her at work before, tried to surprise her. That went down well last time, obviously. And you can see there are there are people dashing to and from around the corridors and stuff. But you know which one is her office. I guess, is there anything you're doing up before going to see her? Because as sort of described, she didn't want to see you necessarily. But out of interest, is there anything you're doing to prepare yourself for this next encounter with her?
Nothing can make this day worse than it is. Just nothing. I'm so fucked in so many ways that it barely makes a difference at this point.
Okay. You come up to our office and knock on the door.
Yeah.
Come.
Oh, I've forgotten what her legal address is. What do I call her? What do you call a attorney I don't know, milady. No. Fuck. I eventually give up on thinking what I'm supposed to say. Call her and do go in.
She sort of sat at her desk with all these different sort of papers and like a very big black chair, wearing like a very amazing power suit with pinstripes, her hair waved back a bit, and with a very like a pour over coffee next to her. She's sort of drinking, and she looks up and goes, "Oh,
I am here in a purely professional capacity. That's
are you?
all right with you?"
Well, if you're here in a personally professional capacity, Olsen, I can be perfectly professional. She sort of puts her hands together.
I will try not to waste too much of your time, but we have a case going on within the Rep Detect unit right now, involving some bootleg replicants. Wallace didn't make them. We don't know where they came from. They may or may not be calling themselves the Prophets. And that's a whole thing that I wondered whether, in your professional capacity, you might have any information that might be of interest to the LAPD regarding this matter.
I am on retainer for Wallace Corp. I am looking into these particular accusations of bootleg replicants because of some discrepancies with what's happening at the LAPD. So you can understand that I can't necessarily give out my thoughts so easily, Olsen.
Because you're investigating us?
That's such a strong word for it. I think I am just protecting my client and looking to my client's interests.
All right. Yeah, I guess that's your job. You gotta be on their side.
Tell me, as we're being purely professional here, Willis Jefferson, first name. He's by the book, is he?
Oh, is this in a purely professional capacity?
Purely professional capacity, Olsen.
Yeah, he's a great sergeant. You don't need to investigate him. Wait, what are you investigating exactly?
He has a record of anti-replicant sentiment. I have it on good authority that he has, over the years, been leaking information to one, and she sort of points to some of the magazines, a Kill magazine, Gel Skylar. Wallace Corp finds it very interesting that such a decorated officer is on cases for Wallace despite this. And they're not too happy about it. So they've asked me to do a little digging.
I don't think he that doesn't seem like, I don't think that's entirely accurate.
No? She gets out a folder and she's got a picture, and it looks like a picture that's been taken with a long lens, and you see Willis talking to Gel Skylar at the White Dragon Noodle Bar from the previous episode. And another individual seems to be there as well, who you don't recognize, but we, the players, would recognize as Remy, his key relationship, Willis's key relationship. Now, why would your sergeant be having dinner with the editor of Kill magazine?
Maybe it was in a purely non-professional capacity.
You don't think that's biased, Olsen?
Who you have dinner with?
About what interests he has at heart, whether his own, the LAPD, or Wallace.
Well, I think he upholds the law and does his job, and you're not going to find any dirt on him, so you can try, but I think it'd be a waste of your time.
I wish you were so good at defending yourself.
Do I need to be defending myself?
Standing up for yourself. You're standing up for somebody who right now is a person of interest in my duties, in my case for Wallace Corp. It does not look good for him right now. And yet here you are standing with him.
Well, I'm just telling you the truth because I'm trying to help you in a professional capacity.
So professional.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Maybe we can be more professional.
Could you professionally tell me anything about where I might go and find these profits? Seems to me that Wallace and us have the same interests at heart there. Stopping them, getting rid of them, finding out where they come from.
Is that not your job to find replicants? Maybe asking on the street. Maybe we had heard of at least looking into Gel Skylar. There'd been some news on his various forums about someone called the Aurelian. We do have it on good authority that Willis leaked information about the Aurelian being part of an underground network of some sort.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, oh.
So much for defending and rights. Feels like he's playing the field a little bit.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm just saying that you and I are on the same team, professionally speaking. So if you got anything you can tell me, that would be extremely helpful, and then I will not bother you anymore. That's all I'm saying.
My professional advice, Olsen? Don't stand with Willis. He is on the brink of sinking the entire department with this evidence that Wallace is capturing upon yourself, upon your other person, Fletcher. It's only a matter of time before they bring him in for questioning. I would hate to see you go down with that ship.
You wouldn't stop it from happening, though, huh? You find something on me, you're pass that straight on.
Who's to say I haven't found something on you?
Well, just good to know where I stand, that's all. Professionally speaking.
I think at this point you only have a day or so before it all comes crashing down, so either you get out of LA or find some way to prove that you're more valuable to Wallace. Maybe even putting Willis under the bus. I don't know. All I can tell you is that Willis is a person of interest now for Wallace Corp. And his anti-replicant attitudes, going over past several years, do not put him in a good light. And there's talk about bootleg replicants as well. Who's to say he wasn't the one that started this? This talk of other replicants, fear-mongering, scaremongering, because he hates them, just as he hates Wallace Corp.
Well, we got Nexus 9s on our team now, and Wallace knows they can be trusted, right? So at least they'll be there. Keep things going over at Rep Detect. Right?
Show yourself out.
Nice to deal with you professionally. Balls. excuse me. Sorry.
Better, Olsen, you can do better.
Amazing. Let's head back quickly to the Yukon Hotel because I just want to finish off Emily's scenes there before we go to the break. So, Fenna, you see the body of presumably Ellis Vale. What are you looking for? What are you searching for?
I'd like to think that she has a pair of, maybe not exactly what Percy would like, but she has got like leather gloves in her bag. So she like puts them on, and like she's got quite short hair, but she maybe, fuck it, why not? I think she's got her jacket, which I think, by the way, she isn't wearing like her LAPD stuff because when she was going into the hotel, she didn't want to seem like an officer. But she takes her jacket off, takes her top off, and like ties her top around her hair. And it's like, Percy would be so proud. Then puts her jacket back on and like zips it up so that she's still covered, but she's got like a t-shirt on her head. And she's like, Percy would be really proud of me right now. And she'll go over. And she'll go over and like look, and like it does it look like Ellis Vale when I get close?
As you get close, it clearly looks like Ellis Vale. But the thing you notice straight away from looking across at him, this individual, she says, trying to find the room. You immediately see that it is male, and that his head has been crushed in.
Crushed, you say?
And his eyes look like they've been gouged out.
Woo! No eyes, you say? Well, that might answer a little conundrum that we have. Fenna thinks in that voice. Okay, right. In which case, I won't touch the body because that is a very dead body. I'll try and avoid all the blood splatter. Can I go over to the nightstand and see what I think it says Wallace Corporation on the thing, but also what is that thing behind it? Is it just a weird light or is it like a machine?
When by the body or on the blue light
on the
nightstand
table? Yeah, there's like a weird thing behind the Wallace Corp thing, but I'm not sure if it's meant to be a weird
light. It
light.
should be a night light, but it doesn't look like anything like a light.
It looks like a drill.
I think it's some sort of night light. I don't think it's a drill or anything, but there's definitely something for the Wallace Corp there. I will give you that. She says, trying to find it.
While you're looking, Percy will have been messaging you about as well as like, get me a blood sample, get me a hair sample.
Okay.
As you sort of look, is handout H if you've not got it yet. But it looks to be a like a little leaflet that says Wallace Corporation. The stars are hidden behind the life we create. Linking instantly this body to being someone of interest for Wallace Corp, because obviously we had that thing there. But absolutely.
She won't take a picture. She's just going to take pictures of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because she's very aware that she's not here like officially as a police officer right now. But she will. And also, there is a newspaper on the floor. Is it the same newspaper?
It looks very similar to that newspaper. This is handout G. As you maybe stand on it as you sort of come in, and as you look at it, you can see that it's very similar to the one that you saw earlier in the office, but with a little bit of it ripped off. Which I think once you sort of talk to the other people indicates that the Bright Eyes Salon advert has been torn off.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So it's the same as before. We don't.
It's the same. The only difference being that the Bright Eyes Salon has been torn.
Are you sending the photos?
Yes.
Everything. Have you noticed something else in there? You, Emily?
The weird blood? I haven't, no.
Well, is that a feather in the background?
Oh, I thought it was just more blood.
Oh, I thought it was more blood.
Is it a feather?
It is a feather.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
Percy's like...
There looks to be like a large brown and white bird feather on the floor.
That seems relevant to the newspaper.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll say all of those pictures and be like, it's those damn newspapers again.
Out to get us.
And then I will like bend down and like pluck a hair. And I'll put it in my pocket. And then
your KIA, you can like open a little like sealed thing, and it goes in
way
there.
Better. I'll put it in there. And then is there like a little thing that I can like pop out and like dip the blood in a little bit? And like,
of course, there's like some sort of little like litmus paper that goes and it goes.
And I'll do that. And I'm like, for you, Percy, with a little kiss off.
Kiss. Like an email attachment.
Yeah. special treats. And then I will. I mean, Can I look in the bathroom as well?
Yeah, you can look in the bathroom. It seems kind of spotless compared to the room outside here. There doesn't, in the sense of spotless and in the sense of there's no blood here. It looks like there's, like, again, the wear and tear of someone living here for the last 6 months. So there's like shampoo bottles and whatnot. You go to the closet, there's some clothes there as well. But yeah, it seems very much like a lived-in place. And I'd say as well, the blood is very recent. This body has been very recent, roughly in the last 12 hours. You can tell.
Oh, that's good to know, actually. I'll say all of that. And then I will basically, I've sent it to our group chat, but then I'll be like, if no one has any other things they want me to look at, I'm just going to call this in and get out of here. Because I think we've got more to do. And if there's no response, I'm just going to response. Everyone happy?
You made me wait for a little bit, and no one responds. Not even Willis responds.
Okay, great. Then I'll be like, okay, cool. And I will leave the room. I will close the door. And then I will call in to the LAPD and be like, hey, anonymous tip. It's Fenna, but say it was anonymous. Room 314 of the Yukon Hotel. We've got a body. You shouldn't find any of my prints because I did a really good thing. Percy would be proud. And then
everywhere.
My DNA is just everywhere. But then I'll just swan downstairs. I mean, I was the first. I've called it in. Like it's
you
totally fine. I'm a police officer. Like it should be totally fine. And then I'll swan downstairs and sort of boop. Trying on the nose again as I'm leaving, and then I will leave, and I will never go back.
You leave with the key.
I'll drop it in a bin outside.
Sure.
I'll just on the ground. I'll drop it on the ground outside. Just as I leave.
He's like, "What is it with people leaving like randomly in the middle? Okay, you were just here." And so he's like muttering to himself a little bit about
I was just checking in. Okay, bye.
He goes, were you here to see someone?
No. Why do you ask?
Oh, we've not had anyone in here for ages, and then you're like the second person that's come in here today.
Really? Did they book a room by any chance?
No, they came to see someone.
Ellis Vale?
Yeah.
Huh. Did you happen to get their name?
Not really. They were just sort of adamant that they had to see him, and then a whole bunch of them joined. I just remember there's just this lady with an owl. It was really weird.
A lady with an owl, yeah, that would track. Do you have CCTV in here?
Not in here, no, but in points to outside. If you look, yeah.
Great. Trang, and I will lean over and I will grab his hand.
He bucks back in case you're going to boop him again. He sort of.
I'm not going to boop you, sorry. But I will clasp one of his hands and I'll be like, I told little Porky Pie. And I'll pull out my badge. LAPD.
Oh my god.
No, it's okay. You're not in any trouble. Trouble. We were just worried about Ellis. And
if it was about the fire regulation, I didn't mean to have the fire pit on the balcony. I just wanted to
definitely don't do that again. But no, I'm part of the Rep Detect unit, so I do not care. And I will put it away. So some police are gonna arrive soon. There is a body in room 314.
What?
Yeah, no, I know. It's all very exciting. Do you have some tea or whiskey back there? I don't know why I'm still using this voice. I talk like this. So I know, and dreadful. Look, okay, you do have a body. I would ask you not to go in there. And my team will be in shortly to collect evidence. But yeah, anything you have on those people, I'm gonna need you to give me a full report, and I will just sit as he if he tells me.
He's shell shocked, and then over the next couple of minutes, as you hear the sirens coming, he tells you that. A couple of individuals came in the early hours of this morning to come see Ellis Vale, and they let me just find it. Didn't get a good look at them other than there was a dark hair woman, perhaps in her 40s, that was doing all the talking and did a very similar thing to you of being very nice, and he was kind of taken aback. But I'm also she just had an owl on her shoulder, and he was kind of taken with it. It looked like absolutely massive owl. And he knows that they're very expensive animoids and stuff, and it just stood out to him a lot.
It's really good. It's really good stuff. Look, Trang, you're gonna be fine. Look, this hotel's still standing after everything that went down, so I'm sure it'll keep going. What's one more murder, you know?
What? You think they murdered him?
Oh, 100%. Yes, I do. Yeah.
What?
I mean, I can't say for certain, you know, we have to do all of our detective work, but it
Oh,
seems
no.
pretty cut and dry, Trent.
Oh no, this is gonna do bad for our Yelp reviews.
Honestly, I think you can make a good thing of it. Okay, a bit of marketing around the murder hotel, make it a bit of a thing, make it a bit spooky. Maybe put some, you know, fake knives in walls and things like that. I think it's cute. I think people will go for it. You'll get a particular kind of crowd, but let's be honest, you could do with some more people.
Yes. I guess. What's the wife gonna say? She said after all that business, like, you know, with the we're trying to turn our lives around, and now, well, she told me about the fire pit thing and regulations. I thought we'll be fine for a couple of things, and now and that's a direct a murder has happened. Oh, she's gonna be so cross when she gets.
Well, it's
back
not
from
your
work.
fault that the murder happened, unless you,
No.
you know, exactly told them where to go and where he was without any form of, you know, checks on anything.
Oh,
okay. Well, look, look, you're like, oh God, okay. I'm not going to arrest you, but did you even get like a name of any of them, even just like offhand?
she just had an owl. I was
She
like,
had
what?
an owl. She
Had an
didn't.
owl.
No, they didn't talk to each other. You didn't hear.
No,
a
they were all like,
name.
it felt like a band, you know, like one of those punk metal bands that just came in. I was like, oh, maybe makes a bit of money here. Maybe I asked if any of them had a debut album, and they were, and then there was an owl.
Right,
Do you know how
you're really hung
owls?
up on the owl, huh?
Yeah.
No, I like owls. It's cool. Maybe you could get an owl.
And with that, well, the sirens come, and you
She
sort of
will
make your
stay
goodbye.
with him while like they go in, just to make sure he doesn't go and try and clean the room or anything like
No,
that.
he's properly shell-shocked by this sort of thing. Like, his surly demeanor has changed quite substantially to be like, you know, sort of that sort of thing. Like, he's clearly taken aback.
I realised I put the wrong guy up for him earlier.
Okay, you
so
can
I'm
do that.
going to just put who he actually was now.
I would like to say that we as police officers are just excellent
This
at our
was
job.
him. Look how lovely he is.
Really small, yeah. There you go. But with that, let's take our break. I know it's a little bit later. I do have a very quick lore drop, but it's not really a lore drop. It's just something I was thinking of. So the lore drop today is I want to do a recommendation for a TTRPG that's not Blade Runner, but it has similar vibes to like film noir. Because I think we all are enjoying the sort of like again, with all the fun with the accents, all the fun with the different sort of like genres, and I know tropes. That's Shamini's favorite word of the moment, and it's not drama, it's tropes. I want to recommend a RPG called Fedora Noir, where you're all playing characters like very archetypes there, but there's somebody that's playing a fedora, and you can tell basically your character tells monologues of what that character who's wearing the fedora is thinking.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. I don't know how long it's like a long campaign or it's a one shot. I assume it's a one shot and there's different cases and stuff. But the fedora you can hand around to other people to do like what that person is thinking in a scene. And I just thought it was a really cool idea. And I like films like the other film I always think of, which is like that silly film noir kind of thing, is Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is that Disney film with Bob Hoskins, where it's like part live action, part animated, and all that stuff is really interesting if you look at like the behind the scenes stuff and how they did it. But they were really leaning into these things, and it's also that ridiculousness of like the very cartoony stuff. So if you want those kinds of vibes, Fedora Noir is something I'd recommend. So there you go.
Right.
It's more of a Fiona recommendation than the lore drop, but I was like, oh, I like the idea of like those monologues coming from your hat. I just thought that was quite a fun.
It's very Muppet vibes. I feel like that has some Muppet. It's
really cool.
I don't know,
Really
like
cool.
again, you always think about yourself like, yeah, if you did a Muppet version of films, like who is the human, right? So I think if you're doing Blade Runner, right, it's always going to be Harrison Ford's character, or it's probably going to be Ryan Gosling's character. But I do like the idea it's just a random like office worker and everyone else is Muppets, you know.
They talk about with Lord of the
Drunks.
Rings, like who do you do in Lord of the Rings? Like who's the human character in Lord of the Rings? I think it's like Aragorn. Or
Aragorn or
maybe
Gandalf was my
Gandalf.
first.
Yeah, you got to have the sort of semi-serious ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Who
can,
does
the
Miss
Hobbit's
Piggy
definitely
play?
not.
Is Miss Piggy Galadriel?
Oh no, she's Sauron, right?
I think she's probably. I know you're not meant to make them
Barrowman.
multiple, but like you want her to be
Yeah.
Galadriel. You kind of want her to be Arwen with Kermit as Aragorn as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, she needs to be Eowyn. I am no woman.
Yes,
Oh shit! Yeah. So she's got to be all the women
She's
in the film.
Eowyn.
She's gotta be- yeah,
Um,
There's
but she takes over the
2.
roles. Yeah.
but
Yeah,
also
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
Sauron because that's cool.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Love
Boom.
it.
Cool.
All right. we've sorted it,
Yeah.
everyone.
We've done it. We're going to start casting all of our films from now on with Muppets. So we'll start that every session now from now on.
I like it.
In our Blade
Until-
Runner session.
No,
who's,
no.
who's the
Well,
human?
who's the human?
In our team.
I mean,
Who's the
Olsen.
No, I actually was going to say Willis was what I was.
Willis, yeah.
I think Willis is a secret replicant because Olsen is too chaos incarnate. And if anyone's a secret replicant, I think it's more likely to be Willis.
What? How about this? What Muppet would play you, your character?
Ooh.
To Blade Runner?
Mm.
Beaker.
100% Beaker.
Yeah.
Animal, maybe.
Animal
for
works
Yes.
quite well for
Yeah.
Olsen.
Or
Fenna could be Piggy.
Yeah, I think then it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Piggy.
actually, yeah.
Or I can't remember what the lady is with the long hair that's in the band, the punk band. I can't remember her name. The one with the
Oh
lips.
yeah.
oh, I don't think I know her name.
I
No, I don't know her
name
name.
either.
No. Yeah, yeah.
I think Mel and Carol would be Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go.
I think Gonzo might be Olsen, you know.
Gonzo's
He's got a bit of that
good.
chaos, but also
Or
the heart
Rizzo.
underneath. Yeah, a bit too.
Yeah.
Rizzo could be
Maybe-
good.
Maybe also
No,
Rizzo
Rizzo's the
and Willis
DA.
is.
Rizzo's not the DA. Surely Rizzo is Olsen and Gonzo is the DA.
No, the
Okay.
DA is Sam the Eagle. Surely that's the.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Who's
But-
Kermit?
Kermit? Maybe Kermit's Willis.
Or
Chief
Kermit could be
Holden.
the Chief Holden is what I'm thinking. And then
Oh,
who's
yeah.
Ray? Who's Ray
No, it's gotta
McCoy?
Roy McKay!
Roy
McCoy.
McKay. Ray
Oh,
McCoy.
who's
Ruby
the
McGooby.
One of the
evil?
pigs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That makes
No,
sense.
Kurt-
The pigs.
Kermit's
Yeah.
got to be someone that you love.
There's no one lovable in
Surely.
this game.
I don't think that exists.
That's not a thing.
Mm.
In
And sadly, I
Blade
think we're all a
Runner.
bit flawed in
Blade Runner.
Yeah.
It's grim, it's dark. You love no one.
Yeah. Well, we'll carry on thinking about.
We'll work this out, yeah.
We'll work it
Yeah.
out. But there you go. So that was my quick recommendation, and then we'll just talk about Muppets for a little bit. That's not really a lore drop, but I just thought something a little bit
I like
different for this week.
I liked it.
Cool.
Mm.
All right, we will see you after a little while. Don't go anywhere. Or do. We're only playing cops. We're not real ones. Ta-da.
Ah! Excellent. Welcome back to our second part of this penultimate episode of Blade Runner 2037. Lots of stuff that's been happening in that first episode, and I just want to say, because it's on recording, I'm very proud of all of my Blade Runners, because apparently I'm always proud. I'm always proud of my players, but I'm very proud of them today, and I need to say it more to show that I've got love for my players. Speaking of my wonderful Blade Runners, you will reconvene back at whatever destination you would like to discuss things, because I'd like to know, like, because we've had a few leads been revealed. What's going on? Oh yeah.
Can I say that from the DA's office, I will try and call Willis.
Yep.
Does he have a voicemail of any kind, Fiona?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Hello. It's look, you know who it is. If you want me, I'm probably working on my car. Right. And then
My car.
That's really good. That was great.
That was very good.
Yeah.
You gave up at the end, but it was really good at the
That
beginning.
was really nice.
because otherwise it does go northern. That's the problem. Everything I do is like, I'm a character now.
And then
like
now.
veer off before she
And
gets
now.
older. Okay, yeah, so no answer from Willis. I think I will message the others and say, let's meet up. Can we meet up? The LAPD is far too far away for me to make it to. So maybe somewhere else.
Okay. Should we just meet at like a cafe or one of our
Yeah, I was going to
houses or
suggest
something?
a coffee place. The
Coffee
one that I
place.
usually... Oh no, that'd be too close to work.
Well,
The one I
there's-
used to get
there's
coffee from Mel
the
from.
coffee place that Fenna went to along Akinmade Road.
Oh yeah. I'll be like, we need to go to Akinmade Road.
great, we
Let's
do,
meet
of
at the
course,
coffee
yeah.
place there, and then we
Right,
can.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty much there. So
Yeah, you're like you step out and go, great, and you go and get a table.
Great.
So yeah, you're all there with your various beverages and stuff, and I assume you're situated in maybe a back booth
back
or something like that,
corner,
so you guys hopefully can't be listened to. Like, you know, it's a busy thing, but like I'm gonna say for you guys, no one's listening in or anything like that. It's a very
Great.
busy time. The rain's coming down in this sort of early evening now. But yeah, what are you guys? What's going on? I'm here
Right.
too. I'm like, ooh.
So Ellis Vale is dead. His eyes were removed.
Why would
Right.
they need his eyes if they can just recreate
Well,
people? Why do you need eyes?
Because they won't have the code in.
Oh, because...
But that means
He wasn't a replicant. They wouldn't have had a code in.
yes, he was a replicant. No, but
No,
the
he
one
wasn't.
who
The dead one.
we have in custody is a replicant without
Who
codes in his eyes.
who probably has Alice's real eyes.
Right.
Why don't they just make them without the codes?
I don't know how replicants
Maybe they
are
can't
made.
do that.
Percy?
Okay, they can make them without the codes, fine. But they clearly can't because they used to.
They can't.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
GM?
take that.
Yeah,
Right, I'm weighing in on this. So yes, you can use people's real eyes, very minority reports, to do these sort of things. It might be a temporary solution if you don't have the right resources, possibly. But equally, you can make things for replicants without code. But it is very suspicious to do that. A lot of stuff, certainly if they're going through like those beauty salons and stuff like that, have to be registered in some way. So both could be true. He could have the Ellis human eyes or his own eyes. I think the way it's described as crushed his eyes in would indicate his eyes have been crushed.
Oh, they were crushed.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay, not
you did
so
say
It's
that.
okay.
Yeah,
didn't
okay,
you?
It's
okay.
no, it's okay.
Okay.
But if anything, to stop that identification, because it could be like, oh, here is a replicant, etc. But you got to him in time, and
Right.
you already have this
Yeah.
information because you've got
Okay.
Ellis Vale in custody. And I'd say
We've
as
got
well,
the
because
replicant version,
I didn't describe it properly. The body itself is incredible. The body you found is incredibly thin, and definitely like very thin legs and things, which would match with the muscular dystrophy that
Dystrophy.
was in the things. I forgot to mention that.
Oh,
so
of course,
this would,
yeah.
it would indicate that
Very well,
this is the real Ellis Vale.
Okay. I'll say all of that.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Um,
You open your mouth, I go blah 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 blah, and then
Yeah, it just plays a recording.
Mhm.
and
yeah.
this Noah character,
Yeah.
describe
I've
him
got
again.
no. Well, apparently, like someone who's behaving very childlike.
Right.
Black man in his 50s, maybe 40s, 50s, bald. I noticed they had CCTV, so like maybe we could like get it. I've got a list of CCTV things I want to check. I might just go and,
I think that's going to be important. I really want to get to this Anemoid place that sells the owls.
Talking of bald black guys, does anyone know where Sarge is? Because
he is a bald black guy in his 50s. You're right. You're right, Olsen. Wow. I wish we had a picture of him. Anyway, maybe we should just quickly pop back in and just show a picture of Sarge and just see if that's reminiscent of Noah. I'm not, that would be insane, right? But if they're using real people to create these replicants, I mean, but Sarge would be involved in anything like that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it might not be voluntary.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
They're trying to replace Sarge. They're trying to replace him. They're trying to replace him. They're trying to replace everyone.
Right.
Well, you could trust us because we are just replicants.
Yeah,
so.
cool. Like, look at the eyes.
No. What if you're different replicants than the replicants you're trying to pretend? Stop showing me your code.
Scan my eye.
The image of you two just like almost anime style going blah over.
Yeah, but they could have replaced you, Nexus 9s, with their bootleg replicants pretending to be you. No one is saying.
Why would we have the eyes? Because look, you're more at risk here, Olsen, than we are.
They're gonna replace me. They're gonna replace me.
Maybe they already have.
Okay,
you have been acting really stupid lately.
I'm having a bad time, Fenna, and your lack of support is not helping me.
It's not a lack of support. It's just honesty, Olsen. I don't know what to tell you.
It's unsupportive.
Look, I know your girlfriend died, but you've got a new girlfriend, right? She seems real nice. She's the DA, right?
Yeah. Did she have anything to
useful?
say?
We should all go talk to her.
How did you know? How does everyone know so much about my goddamn business? I don't understand.
You talk about it a lot.
No,
I'm bragging a lot.
I'm very subtle about my personal life. I'm very, very private person.
Okay, Olsen. Subtle is not the word I would normally use, but anyway, she might be useful in all this, right?
Yes. No, I went to talk to her.
Oh, great. What did she say?
Listen, okay. You guys, I don't want you to be fucked because I'm fucking everything, and I think Willis might be fucking everything too.
We don't want you to fuck us, Olsen.
So to speak.
I'd ask.
No, it's a metaphor.
I wouldn't. No, that came out.
Percy,
I don't
we
want
need to have a
that.
chat
Full
about
stop.
consent
Full
because
stop.
that is.
No, we don't. I understand. Full stop.
Sorry, cut up with you.
He's only a year old. You can't.
So are you.
Okay, guys, listen. I'm gonna tell you stuff, but I'm gonna tell you stuff that you might want to lie about later. Is that okay with your programming? You know,
I've got a long list of things I've started lying about. Not to you two, just to be clear, but
okay. I am literally programmed to manipulate and deceive people, so I think I'll be fine.
Okay, good. Willis. Oh God, Willis is being investigated by Wallace Corp in the same way that Mel was. They're coming for him. They're going to take him down. They got evidence of him. God, she said he was leaking information about the Aurelian, which would match with how he was like, oh, you should go because people are coming for you. Because
he was weird that day.
Freaking set him on him.
The Aurelian has been hit. Though I guess we knew it would.
But didn't he just go? Didn't he leave?
No, he didn't. He wanted to stay and fight.
Right.
Or resist.
No, I don't know where the Aurelian is, but the point is that it sounds like maybe Sergeant Willis dobbed him in to someone, but not properly, like you would expect, but improperly. Kill Magazine.
Kill Magazine?
He's mates with the Kill Magazine guy, and they were having.
I mean, I knew he did replicants, but my God, Kill Magazine?
But that could have just been a personal relationship.
With the editor of Kill Magazine?
I know.
So they just agree on everything? What? That's what you're saying, Olsen? And we're going to be
get,
okay with that?
The most recent Kill Magazine, just see if there's anything about the Aurelian in it.
Fenna is instantly making a new group chat with only Olsen, Fenna, and Percy.
Yeah, I can imagine. Look, Folarin's gonna have a lot to come back to, and I'm here for it. So yeah,
He's gonna love it.
so just to answer Percy's thing, so there hasn't been a new version of the Kill magazine that's come out, but what you will know, because obviously, again, just playing into that backstory a little bit about you being on the forums and discussion stuff, there are various forums on the Kill magazine, like old net, essentially, and there had been discussions there about the already had been posted up. Like, I heard this rumor, and then it had been like, oh yeah, bloody skin job, etc. But it's a couple of days old, and it's been archived now. So what I'm getting at is that the Aurelian was hit presumably after this conversation that Willis had or sent to jail, essentially. But there's no newspaper or article on it. It's just basically chatter in the human empathizers like forums.
Yeah, I mean, I do, like, obviously I'm on the forums a lot. I'm trying to bring reason and logic and facts with limited to little success.
You can't reason with those people, Percy.
Well, this is a conclusion I am rapidly coming towards, yes.
Yeah.
And there have been some things that I've wondered how they knew. But surely not.
Look, the Sarge has good reasons for doing all the things he does. He is a Blade Runner, and...
I mean, so's McRoy.
Yeah.
Is McRoy the good guy?
No.
Okay,
Full stop.
I'm fine with that. Okay, yeah.
Croy McRae. Crudy be Crudy.
Oh, McRoy.
Troy McClure.
Ray McCoy.
Ray McCoy. Ray McCoy is old school. Ray McCoy is more old school than Sarge. Sarge is some sort of middle old schoolness, and he's not, you don't get in this job because you like Nexus 8, for example. I should not have got into this job at all. I made some bad choices, and I've made more bad choices, like things that I may have confessed in front of you that may be a problem in the future. Yeah, but the point is, they are coming for us, and I don't know if you guys, being Wallace Court property, count as us when the whole taking us down is gonna happen. But
wait, why are they taking all of us down? They're taking the LAPD down?
I don't know, but you know how much power Wallace Corp has over this whole situation. If they think there aren't enough people in the department loyal to them, that is something that they could change. Okay? And if they've got any dirt, say anyone had committed any stupid crimes recently, or...
Oh, Olsen.
I'm just saying they're going to use what they can, and they can basically do what shit they like. So
we need to be in with them.
That is very much an option.
I mean, look, Olsen, if they've got dirt on you already, you're out. Percy, you're banned from their offices, so what if I went to them? Said I had info on you guys.
Not on Percy. Leave Percy out of it.
Well, I mean,
It doesn't have to be true.
Why? Look, you guys
find out what they're doing.
Yeah.
But then, are they making these new replicants? Is that what we're saying?
No. They're super pissed about it. Someone else is coming along making these bootleg ones. It's not them, and they don't like it. They're trying to find out who it is, but Mara wouldn't tell me anything.
Wait, so hang on, Ellis, who made him? He's not Wallace Court, right? But there was Wallace Court material in his room.
Ellis Vale worked for Wallace Court.
The human version worked for them.
Understand.
They were infiltrating.
They replaced him. They were trying to use it to get something info. wiping
Okay,
something. I
I'm
don't know. They
going to
wanted
say
to get
this.
in there.
Now, before we get separated or something happens, we need a code word. And with your consent and my
Yes.
consent, I want to put trackers on all three of us. So all three of us, I can let you into the app I have so you can see where we are at all times.
No problem with that from me.
Yes, that's Percy. That's great. That's great. Have we considered fleeing the city?
Have you considered that, Olsen?
I'm very much considering that. I think we might be screwed, and I don't want to
You-
die, and I don't want you to get retired, and I want the Sarge to be okay. Is that?
I don't think fleeing the city does that, Olsen.
And what about Sarge, as in
Mel.
Mel?
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Look,
That
we've
was
got
good.
people here we're programmed to look after. So, yeah, I don't think me and Percy are going anywhere. But, look, Olsen, if you want to go...
You don't have to take a tracker.
They could recalibrate you guys at any minute. You know that, right? You
We
want to
are
stay here?
painfully aware of that.
Yeah.
At
We
least
also
you'd
are...
know.
No, go for it, Percy.
No, at least you'd know if we were recalibrated.
And look, we're LAPD officers. We walk into places with guns all the time. They could also put a bullet in any of our brains. So, we're taking risks every day. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. In that case, I guess we're taking Wallace Corp down before they can take us down?
Are we taking what? We can't take Wallace Corp down.
What's your plan then?
I don't know. We don't know what they're doing, Olsen.
Right now, Wallace Corp are coming for us.
How do you know that?
McRoy
How
is
do you know they're
going
not
to
just
Wallace
coming for
Court.
you?
They're coming. They're coming for Willis. I will probably be caught up in that. You guys might be okay. I hope that you're okay.
We're valuable property to Wallace Corp.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. What if I don't see how he could get much worse, but I guess what if McCoy comes back and he's been replaced?
Oh god, oh god, oh god,
Wait,
oh god.
who's replacing?
Everyone's a
Percy
replicant.
should
Do we have to do
keep
Van
this-
Camp tests on everybody? Is that what we're gonna have to do?
Okay, look, can I just point out that these prophets making bootleg replicants coming in, they're not after us, they're after Wallace Corp.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing, but they're not our biggest problem right now. Like, sure, I'd like to
Okay,
solve that whole
okay.
mystery and find out
It's-
what's going on, but
But
they are
also
not the enemy.
But
But
maybe
they
we can
could
find
be
them.
allies.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Look, the shop's around the corner. Let's go find this owl.
Find an owl? Right, yeah, sure, yeah. Let's go find an owl.
Look, all we can do right now is keep doing our jobs.
Yeah.
And maybe
Yeah.
we don't report everything back to Sarge.
Which Sarge? We're running
Exactly.
out of... Oh,
And also maybe
God.
we go back via your beauty place, Percy, and we just check. 'Cause
Sure,
it won't.
little-
It can't be right.
we'll just show her a photo of
Yeah.
our Sarge and be like,
Yeah.
did your guy,
This isn't
did
Noah,
your
right?
bald guy look
Yeah.
like our bald guy? 'Cause
Exactly.
that
And then
would-
she'll be like, "No, don't be ridiculous.
Different bald guy.
Different black bald guy.
Wow.
You're all being a bit racist."
You
And
guys
that's
are
what
so
she'll say.
racist. We'll be like,
And-
yes.
And we'll
yes,
say,
we are,
"Sorry, we're
yes."
police officers," and then we'll leave.
Oh, so racist. Okay, yeah.
Okay, it all
Yeah.
makes sense.
We're cops. We're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay,
everyone.
okay.
Turns out, who knew? Okay, trackers on all of you.
Boom.
You all have access to the app.
What's the...
No, better just not eat it.
The eye Percy, just like the app registers.
Gonna put
What
in
is
a bra.
What is the
Yeah.
nerdy? What is your nerdy code word that you've come up with?
Oh yeah.
Fox Club.
Hang on, I thought that was okay.
Yeah, well, I was doing it as like a nice callback. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, no, okay, yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
It
no,
can be-
you don't want that. No, I'm upset.
No, it can be
you.
my code name and
even
be
I
our
can tell.
code word.
There's,
It's
there's a
fine,
little
I
like
don't-
there's a little cough and you see the waitress like, can I get anyone any more coffee? She's just sort
Coffee.
of wait. Yeah.
Coffee.
this-
Coffee.
Coffee. No.
Coffee.
Coffee order.
She looks at us. We're all going.
That's
Coffee.
no.
Coffee.
Okay.
Okay, and if we actually want a cup of coffee, what are we going to
Well,
ask?
exactly. That's
We'll
why it's
ask
not
for
a
an
good-
Americano. We'll specify.
That's what
a
I
coffee.
drink.
Yes, exactly, Percy. That's what I'm
But
talking
that's
about.
not. This is confusing
yeah,
already.
that makes sense. Okay.
No,
So
I think this is
coffee is the
perfectly
code word?
sensible. Coffee is the code word.
Okay.
Yes, we will have some more coffee.
No,
To
we
go.
won't. We need to go.
We will not have any
Oh.
more coffee.
Okay. Goodbye now.
Goodbye.
She said as you all.
Should we have told her the code word?
I mean, she didn't hear that. We were very subtle.
You were right here. She was standing there.
We see
Doesn't know what
the
it's the code
reverse.
word for.
We see the reverse scene of this, and she's just there, and her boss is like, "You need to go and start. It's your first day on the job. Just ask them for coffee." And they look like they're having a very intense conversation. No. Just go in. That like this happens all the time. Everyone loves coffee. You'll be great. You'll be great, Sandra. Okay, great. And then now she's like,
I think I fucked up.
I think we've lost business. Yeah, exactly. So
Sandra.
where are we going? Yes, Sandra, where are we going?
Owl shop.
So is everyone going to the owl shop, or are we splitting up, or
We
what?
should split up because
Yeah.
Fiona said that you cover cases more efficiently when you
Correct.
split up. And that we
I'll
get it
scooch
all
unless
out.
you want to go. I'll scooch back around to the beauty parlor unless somebody else wants to go there.
No,
for
I think
fresh
it makes
eyes.
sense for you going. And then,
Yeah.
Olsen, do you want to go check on the Aurelian?
Yes, I will look. I will
Yeah.
see if
Just
what's there.
triple check.
Sure,
Yeah.
just in case. Yeah.
And I'll go to the owl shop.
Percy will let Ulson walk away and just touch Fenna's hand, be like, just wait.
Mhm. Yeah.
And then when Ulson is gone,
You're gonna
Yeah.
be mean to me again.
no. I'll just be like, look, we know how to tell if we've been replaced.
Yeah.
How do we know she hasn't already?
I mean, that's what I'm worried about. Like I said, she has been acting a lot lately. It could be.
I mean, surely
It
a
could-
replicant would be calmer.
That's true, but a baby one. Like, remember when you were first, out? I was all over the place.
I think I was quite calm, but
Oh, Percy, I think that might just be you. And I'll cup his face.
Little face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very sweet.
Um,
well,
but
I
also,
guess-
we should have a code word.
Oh, yeah. Do you want that one to be?
Yeah, let's have that one.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Incredible. All right. Let's go. We'll do that. So we'll have Olsen's scene towards the Aurelian, and then we'll then go to the how do I pronounce this name? The Runeseekers Zoological, which is the one with the owls in the newspaper, and then we'll go back to the beauty salon just to get you guys set up. So, Olsen, you are sort of making your way towards the Aurelian's boarded up shop. Yeah, from the brief look at it, it's been like a week or so since you were last here. You can see it's seen better times. There's no the light, the Aurelian's like butterfly light isn't on, and the windows themselves, it look like they've been smashed in a couple of places with the boards up, and the door itself looks like it's been like locked in as well. But yeah, you can go up. But what are you thinking as you're sort of approaching?
I'm going to start off just asking the neighbours what happened just
Right.
have the timeline clear.
Sure. Yeah, just asking around. People describe exactly what we saw in the opening credits that one night recently. There's a group of, they assume, human empathizers. Let's get that right. Empathizers come and attack the shop essentially, and then you can see the sort of graffiti style of skin job here. That sort of like horrible nastiness towards possible replicant activity. So people are a bit like shocked as well. Like no one suspected that if this person was a replicant, and now that it's all that sort of doubt, but they've not seen the Aurelian since, or at least the shop owner.
So he
since
was
that
right.
day.
So he didn't leave until that went down.
Mhm.
I will go in. I will find my way in and/or force entry and
Yeah.
look around for any indications, or particularly of I know he's got all these contacts. Any indication of locations in particular and/or contact details.
Absolutely. You can force your way in. I'm going to make you make an intelligence observation check as you get in there. As you get in, you can see there are no butterfly jars here at all. It is completely empty. There's a couple like the smashed jars on the ground, perhaps, but you think that there's a big clear out recently, whether it was by force, whether it was voluntarily, you can't really tell. But yeah, do for me an intelligence observation check as you sort of make your way into the very small shop.
There we go. Here's me doing things that me. Add them together, right?
Tell me what you got on each die.
Oh, right. 6 and a 3.
So you currently have 1 success. You can always push the roll if you would like to on any up to 2 of them, but you've already got 1 success, so it's up to you.
Yes, I will push one of them, and that costs me.
It doesn't cost you anything unless you roll a 1.
Until I roll a 1, exactly. So
yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got in the next
so
die.
Push the re-roll the 8.
That's not good. Yeah.
And now it's a 1.
Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, you as you're pushing your way in, I think you scrape your arm or something like that, and you take a point of damage. Unfortunately,
and resolve for the 1.
Just one. It's one or the other. I make it because I make.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to make you spend too much because that's really mean. You force your way in, and as you're looking around, you're getting really desperate because, like, you remember the last conversation you had with the Aurelian and how. You were really desperate, and you just are replaying that scene, as often you do, unfortunately, when you're on your own also, and you replay scenes and how you should have said things or stopped things, and you just remember Willis sort of threatening the Aurelian, kind of, and like, did he mean it? Did this, what Amara said is true? And it's just, you happen to be, like, by the counter, and you notice, like, a book that's sort of, like, hidden, like, wedged underneath the countertop. And you pull it out, and yeah, it is a book full of, like, again, it's almost slightly in code, nothing like you can't decipher necessarily. But as you're sort of going through these notes, and you can see the names of folks, as a name that you see is very familiar. You see the name of Leah in there a couple of days ago. Like, again, sort of tracking how she's going to get off world, and they're talking about the regular moon bus. But the other thing you notice is that going through this booklet, you see that the Aurelian is trying to is making detailed notes about other ways to get replicants out of LA, because the moon bus is quite obvious, and there's signs that people are getting latching onto it. So you can see there are, like, records of not recordings, but, like, conversations or, like, notes about having conversations with people at the seawall, the Sepulva, the seawall by LA, and this talk of having boats taking replicants away from LA to somewhere unknown. And you can see he's trying to coordinate various ships or various, like, times, and getting a timetable going, so, like, every couple of days there'll be a boat for any replicants in that shantytown near the seawall to get on, essentially. So that is your clue there, that that there's other ways out of LA. And this one, the newest one that's been sort of, like, not tested yet, is by the seawall.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you're doing in the shop before you depart?
No, I'll take this notebook.
Yeah,
no, that's good.
You take it. Let's go over then to the Runesticker's zoological shop. Fiona, you sort of go in. It's another sort of dingy shop. There's so many dingy shops in Blade Runner, it turns out. And as you sort of go in, the little bell sort of dingles, and you see an individual that looks quite harried. There's the sound of all these animals sort of, like, making noises, like, sort of being disturbed, like, chirping away. And again, the shop itself, the cages, maybe a little bit too small for how big the animals are, but the animals, as you know, they're not real. But it's like, again, the way they're just displayed as, like, objects rather than actual real things. At the sound of the bell going, the shop owner turns around, and it's the person we saw in the opening title sequence. This individual called Emil Runesticker, which also has a
you might recognise him because he maybe appeared earlier when he shouldn't have done. There he is.
There you go. He sort of turns around with the sort of glasses, and he sort of goes, "Oh, finally! Oh, Where have you been? I have been waiting for hours after I reported the break-in. And it sort
Right,
of, like,
of course. The
stands
break-in.
there. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm so sorry we took our time. Yes, LAPD. Please tell me everything. Where did they enter? What was taken?
Oh, well, honestly, a poor citizen victimized by such a horrible crime, and it takes you this long to turn up.
Again, I
How
do
are you
apologize, but the quicker we can get to this, then the quicker we can get it solved for you, sir.
How are you supposed to capture the suspect now? Then you should have been here first thing in the morning when I logged it.
We were exploring other leads at that point, but I assure you, we've had our best people on it.
Well, I suppose now is better than ever. Follow me, and he sort of
Great.
goes over to the back room with the.
Fenna's like, sure, yeah, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. And he goes, and he sort of presents this back room door, which you normally would have a lock on it, but it looks like it's been wrenched open. And he sort of goes, as you can see, when I first arrived, I knew something was amiss, i.e. the door had been forced open. This is normally a very secure area, and only the prize sort of items I have on sale is for back there for private customers. And
Right.
now, someone's just gone in there and just fondled all the things. I just,
Sorry, sir. Fondled the things?
yes!
Was anything
I don't
taken?
think, yes, of course things were well, have a
Oh,
look for
okay.
yourself.
Well,
Gosh.
I don't know what was here before, sir, so...
I'm so perplexed, and you can tell he goes over and he goes, I simply have to have some more sparkling water. And he just like pours himself. So I got a cool.
Lovely.
I got drenched my thirst.
Yeah, do take your time, sir. I will look at the lock, and I'm assuming the minute I look at this is clearly like replicant has ripped open.
It looks like it has been ripped open, and as you look in, this is handout I for you, Emily. You're getting all the handouts now. Yes, and I will make sure our team has it in the chat as well. Let's try to handout I. So you
Here we
see
go.
the back room of a place. The door, sorry, wasn't project. Oh, it was off its hinges. Sorry, my bad. I forgot that.
It's fully gone. Okay.
It's fully gone. And as you sort of look in, you see in this particular space there are other cages and other animals. A duck. You see a duck in there as well, sort of quacking.
Duck!
Don't worry, the duck is fine,
no.
everyone. He's happy to be in the cage.
Focus on the duck, everyone.
The duck is the key.
The duck is the key. You're looking at the duck and you're like, oh, give us your secrets. And then your eyes move to the other
To
cage.
the big empty cage, yeah.
The big cage.
A bigger duck.
Can I get my picture of the feather from the hotel out and walk over to Emil and be like, and I'm hoping I took a picture of the feather that was not covered in a bloody crime scene, just a picture of the feather. And I'd be like, I don't suppose there was an owl with a feather like this in that cage.
Oh my God, Eden! Yes,
Eden.
Yes.
Eden?
Yes, Eden.
Eden. Okay, that's a name for sure that I will be noting.
She's priceless. Honestly, one of a kind.
I'm sure she's beautiful, sir. Well, as I said, we had our people working on it. We have a lead as to where she may be.
Really?
Was anything else taken?
Well, no, just Eden. She's priceless. Has
anyone shown any interest in Eden over the past few days, weeks?
Oh, so much interest over the last couple of years. Because, well,
she's beautiful.
She is beautiful, but she's one of a kind. She's originally, I got her from a bit of a estate sale, one could say. She used to be Eldon Tyrell's bird.
Did she now? That is fascinating. So quite an artifact as well.
They've just ripped the cage open and taken my poor Eden. Oh.
Poor Eden, yes. And when did you come by, Eden?
Eden, 10 years ago or so.
Okay.
And, well, we have to match the Anemoid to the right person. And just no one has ever looked up to my wonderful Eden. And I just can't stand the thought that somebody is fondling her and taking her away from poor Emil.
Yes, it is sad.
I have to have some more sparkling water.
Okay, you have some more sparkling water, sir.
I'm just so parched.
Do you keep any records of the people who show interest in Eden?
Well, no, of course not, because they come here and then I fob them off with some other bird and maybe a duck or two, because they're no match for Eden. But
no, I'm sure, sir. And was there anyone recently who refused to be fobbed off, maybe, and waited for only Eden?
No, not that I can think of. But And he goes over and he goes, well,
As he does it, I'll pour another glass of sparkling water ready for him, and then be like, "Here you go, sir."
I feel quite queer and faint. Just look.
Well, you can sit down, sir. We don't need to be standing for any of this.
Oh, perfect. And he lounges in a chair that just happens to be there. Like,
I love him.
It's just, no one is good enough for my Eden. But just anyone that comes, I always say, no, Eden is a particular bird with particular tastes. And well, one day I'd hope to purchase her myself and set up shop, but no.
Oh, you don't own her already, sir?
Oh, well, she's part of the furniture. This is really the whole business. I don't know what I will do. People would pay money to see this bird.
Right, so people did pay money to see this bird?
No, but it was an idea I had.
I understand. Like a zoo, sir. Okay.
It's zoological. That's what we do here.
It's beautiful. I really like your duck.
Thank you.
Look, is there anything else? Anyone you might know who maybe would want it particularly to do harm to you and take Eden?
Not particularly to me, no, but and he just is sort of like fopping away a little bit.
Check the CCTV.
Oh, that CCTV camera you've got there. Mind if we take a look?
I'm sure you could. I've forgotten my password so many times. Maybe I could.
Of course. Okay, well, I think
Could it be sparkling water?
Yeah, I'll go down and I'll type in Eden and then sparkling water if he's got a little computer.
Weirdly, it works. It works.
Great.
Yeah, sparkling water works.
Great.
Yeah, as
There we
you
go, we're
started
in,
going,
sir.
oh, maybe, and he will bunch up next to you. Like you can feel like his sort of chest next to your shoulder a little bit as he sort of leans in, so the ribbonnecks. And yes, you get in for the CCTV. I'm not going to make you roll for it, but I would like you now to do a handout J for me, please, as you start to go through the footage.
Who's?
Let me.
Who are you?
I love a handout.
Enhance.
Find out maybe the name of the duck.
What's the name of your duck, sir?
The name of the duck.
Yep. I'm gonna need the names of all the animals.
And the price of the duck, just in case we
Of course.
can afford the duck.
The duck here is Mallard.
Mallard. Like Mal? Mallard. Like
yes.
Mal first name, Ard second
Ard
name.
second
That's
name.
cute.
Absolutely,
Duck.
yes. Yes, and then of course we've got
How much is the duck?
This raven in this cage hanging up here.
the raven is called Murder.
Great. And this dog underneath the duck?
Dog? Oh well, the dog's just a good boy.
Good boy. He's called Good Boy. It's a great name, sir.
Well,
Anyway, I
they'll
think I've got the
come
CCTV working
Oh
now.
great,
So,
fantastic.
okay,
Yes.
look at this guy.
So as you open as you sort of go through the thing and you zoom in a little bit onto this CCTV,
Enhance.
Enhance.
you can't help but recognize the individual in the thing. It looks like
Is it Ray?
Who is it?
it looks like Ray McCoy.
No, aren't they good? No, I hate him.
I'm okay. Ray McCoy.
It looks like Ray McCoy comes into, like, breaks in, like, bang, the door comes down. You see almost statically, again, as if frames are losing, comes over. One moment the bird is in the cage, sort of flapping around. The second time he opens the cage, pulls out the bird, and then takes a moment to look around before
Bends the bars with his
Like
replica.
Yeah,
replicant
replicant
opens the
strength.
cage.
Ruby McCoo.
Also,
When
can I
was
just point
this?
out on this
It's a
CCTV in the
replicant.
top right corner of the CCTV?
Yes.
Does that look weird to me?
The notice board.
Is it a notice board? It looks like
I
it's
think-
been
I
written
think-
on.
Painting.
I think it's just an image. I don't think it's anything.
Painting, a weird
I think it's a
painting.
weird
I don't need to
painting.
look into
Again,
that. Great.
well, yeah, you maybe look up at it there, and Emil's like, "Oh yes, sometimes I go do craft nights with the girls."
That's
And
lovely, Emil.
yes.
Anyway, okay, this has been very helpful. I will download all the footage of the CCTV onto my KIA, and I will send it to the group chat of Olsen and Percy and be like, "We are in deep
Ruby
shit."
McCoo. Ruby, you were right. Someone was right.
Emil grasps your hand, a very slightly sweaty palm, Fenna, and he goes, "Do you think you'll be able to bring back my precious Eden?"
We will do our best, sir.
Indeed. I would hate it for her to be out there in the world, just like sullied by the rain and all sorts. She's a priceless artifact, and I just hope no one is manhandling her.
Well, I don't think it's a man handling her. I think it's a replicant, but that's neither here nor there.
What?
What?
Oh.
No, it's fine. But we've got a lead, sir. As I said, we've now got an image of the individual, and as I said, I found a feather earlier, so we've been doing excellent detective work, and we will do everything in our power to get you that bird back ASAP. Okay.
Please, it's so important. She's just such.
I'm
He
sure.
starts to cry.
Pours another glass of sparkling water. Have a sparkling water, sir.
I'm just so parched. Yes.
You need to get that door fixed. Okay, bye. And then Finn will leave.
Absolutely. You head out. So you have this extra footage. We'll go to Percy. Percy, you finishing off your coffee, you're heading over to the Bright Eyes salon. And when you round the corner, your heart drops as you see holotape covering the front of the Bright Eyes salon as you get there.
As in, the police are there?
The police are there. Yeah, you can see there's an individual stood outside. There's like sounds of like sirens, and lots of people again rubbernecking in to this in this place.
Do I recognize the person outside?
Not specifically. It's an LAPD person, but not
Okay.
someone that you know necessarily.
Is the owner there?
You can't see the owner currently.
Okay. Percy will drop a message in the coffee group chat and just say, "Oh, this has happened. They've been a victim of a crime since I was here, like an hour ago, if
a
that."
couple of hours ago, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I will head over and use my LAPD-ness to get in. I'll just be like, "Yeah, I'm here to investigate the scene."
The individual sort of looks like, fantastic. First of all, I'm so glad. It's pretty gory in there, so you might want to steady yourself a little bit.
Can you give me a quick breakdown? Or... You know what? I'll just go in. It'll be more dramatic.
You sort of go under the holotape, and the person
they're like, "Show don't tell, Percy. Show don't tell."
That's what Mel always used to say.
Stage directions out loud. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You head into the salon, and it's a very different picture to what you saw before. All the different like places where people would sitting before to get their pedicures and manicures done. It is like you can see like there's been like chaos, as if someone has ripped up or just sort of like attacked the place, and you can see the sort of the debris leading towards that back room that you went to before. And you can just see as the door is on its hinge slightly. You can see that there is a body on the floor in the back room.
Am I the first officer in here?
There's a couple of other people like hanging around, but they're not. They're
not investigating actively.
They're waiting for someone like you to come in.
Okay. Percy will kind of like steal himself and go and see who it is.
Your heart drops even more as you go into the back room and you see the body of Seraphina in the back. You see her body lying in a pool of blood, and what's worse, I think, is that the head itself looks like it's crushed, and the eyes crushed in on top of that as well.
Okay, and she's the only person there. There's no.
You can see that there are like officers talking to, like, it seemed like they'd been closed for lunch, perhaps. So there was no one else around. You're looking for the CCTV, and you can't really see anything in this particular place. But you're more than welcome, I'd say, to give you something to look for, to talk to people and like eyewitness reports and stuff like that.
I want to like. I mean, I guess, is it obvious she died by head crushing?
I think just because, again, I know you've got a skill that can do it. Yeah, it looks like extreme force to the head, and with the crushing of the eyes and stuff. Unfortunately, yes.
I mean, obviously, we'll take samples, we'll scan the room for anything relevant, and we'll talk to the people.
Absolutely, yeah. You take some samples. You go through your usual sort of like flow state of taking bits of blood, going under the nails, all that sort of thing. Actually, let's make you do it. Let's do an intelligence medical aid check.
Cool.
So
Which I get. I get advantage on that.
Correct. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, roll 2d12s and then roll another d12 and just add up all the successes.
I have D10 in medical aid.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I always assume you've got a d12 and everything.
No. No,
So
I
yes, so
don't.
you would roll another d10 rather than a d12.
Cool. Oh, well, that's absolutely awful. Hang on. Is that a 10? No. Yeah. Oh, great. Okay, so I've got a 9, and I'm going to push myself on the other 2.
Okay, a success. So far.
2 9s.
Oh, a success. 2 successes, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a 4 was the other one.
4. Yeah, no success. You can
Okay.
push yourself again, but I think you've got 2 successes. You've got quite a lot. Again, you basically you do it quickly. You take all your stuff as you need to, because you're aware that time is pressing now. Because you were only here an hour ago, an hour or 2 ago, and someone has now come and killed again using the same MO as the previous from Ellisvale, from when you talked to Fenna. You go outside and you talk to a couple of the individuals from the other shop owners from around. And they say like that Seraphina normally closed the shop for lunch, let all her staff go to go and do their own things. Again, she was very much up on like making sure everyone took their time and stuff like that. But they said that people saw someone try to enter the shop, and there was a big argument happening. And then the individual disappeared and like was running away, but no one could catch a good glimpse of them. There's reports saying the individual themselves looked to be like a tall, bald, maybe person in their 50s with black skin.
We'll message that. Oh yeah, I'll show them a picture. Is it this guy?
You show them a picture of Jefferson Willis, and they go,
Yeah.
"Looks like him." Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for your help. I think Percy will just go and like kneel next to her body and just say, "I'm so sorry if my presence brought this onto you. I promise I'll do everything to find out what happened." And we'll also look. I mean, it's definitely him, but like, there's.
Wait. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I've got it completely wrong. I misread my notes. It wasn't that person, because Noah, the person that we're thinking looks like Willis.
Yeah.
I got it completely wrong. So no, it wasn't that. The person they saw was a tall male individual between sort of 40s to 50s themselves, sort of darkish hair with a 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, I will show. Okay.
We got
Yeah,
so many
okay,
pictures.
so-
As my
We got
message
so
comes
many
through
suspects.
saying,
Yeah.
"Fucking Ray."
And I will let you go. What the fuck? Find one of them. Show them a picture of McCoy. Was
They
it
go,
this guy?
"Yeah, that's the guy. That's not what he looks like."
That makes more
sorry.
sense. That does
That makes
make
more sense. I'm so sorry. I got my little notes
Yeah,
mixed
yeah,
up about who's who
No.
and stuff like that. But yes,
I will go and have my little chat next to the dead and just say,
yes.
I am gonna fucking nail this bastard for you. I'm so
To
sorry.
the coffee shop.
Well, you did say that there's CCTV at the back, which I don't know if there's any. Actually, no, we definitely need to see that now, because she was going to identify if it was Willis or not. So I don't know if I can access their CCTV from here, or if I need to do it back at the station.
You probably have it, but because I'm saying because this is where all your timelines will now meet up, you probably need another shift to do it. To do that. So that is absolutely an option, and you can all go and do that in the next session, I think, just to
Cool.
do that. But yes, absolutely. I think I'll allow you guys to, because you're so close together, I'll allow you guys to meet back up if you want at the coffee shop, or to a noodle bar or something like that, to sort of like
Let's
regroup
go back
before
to
we
the
go to
same
the
coffee
session.
shop and see Sandra. Yeah.
Sandra's like, "You're back."
3 coffees, please, Sandra.
Oh,
I look at her name badge.
What size?
Regular coffees.
Americanos.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll actually have
Regular.
a latte, please.
I'll actually have a mocha.
If you've got oat milk, I would like oat milk, and a bit of vanilla in it as well would be lovely.
That sounds really nice. Can I
And
have
can
a
mine be
vanilla?
iced?
Oh. Actually, no, I want the warm. A vanilla oat milk latte, please.
You could just see her own little brain sort of like trying to like process no orders to just free coffees and then intricate details of it. And she goes,
Should be
Half
quicker,
calf.
Sandra. Oh yeah,
"Take a seat. I'll be right there."
thank you.
Have you got any carrot cake?
I'd like
Yes.
a cookie.
Oh. Okay. Well, I've already put the thing through, so I might have to.
It's okay, just do another one. Okay, I'm gonna pay you now, and I'll.
Don't give her 1 money, okay? Just don't give her 1 money. Whatever you do.
One
Can I give
money.
Fenna doesn't
give
like
her 1
money.
money.
I give her half money. Half
No.
one money.
That's
Half
just half a month's
0.5
rent.
of a money.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
she
Okay.
goes, oh wow,
Yeah.
what a first day. Yeah, you pay for the food.
You look
and
after
the drink.
yourself, Sandra.
You tip her
And us.
incredibly well, and if anything, she makes sure you have the same booth as before, and then she just goes, and you can hear her just going like, "Is this what it's always like working on Akinmade Road?" But yeah, you guys have the scene, and then we'll finish off after this. But yeah, you guys have the scene.
Okay, what the hell do we do? If Ray is involved in this, is this our Ray? Or is this some replicant version of Ray? Or is the one we met earlier the same?
So, what's the timeline on him going to the Wallace Corps? I saw him this morning?
We all saw him this morning, and he was going to Wallace, right?
Yeah.
He was chatting.
but-
he was chatting.
But Ellis died last night, so he was there last night, right?
I think we can assume that he is not himself since he miraculously turned back up in the city.
I agree.
That is-
I agree.
Safest.
Hey, so maybe the real Ray McCoy is actually a nice guy.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I
We-
mean, this
you
will
know.
have been based on something.
Yeah.
Okay, Percy,
Yeah.
we can hate this guy. We can just we're trying to be a bit positive here.
Silver linings. A really nice guy might be dead somewhere. Doesn't
He's
that make you
probably
feel
dead.
better?
Okay, so we've got
Okay.
a
Okay.
dead Ellis Vale. We've got a dead Seraphina. We've got
Oh wait.
a missing
Who's it?
owl called Eden, which used to belong to Tyrell.
Also, you know, a fake replicant. Ray McCloy, Chloe McRae,
Troy
that
McClure.
guy.
Yeah.
Ray McCoy, he wouldn't have like gotten Sergeant Jefferson into like an office at the LAPD and just like he wouldn't murder him there, right? Just because they were alone in a room with the door shut.
Should
Right?
we go back? Should we go back right now? I'm gonna call Willis. I'm calling Willis.
Everyone
Pick up your
call him
phone.
at
Pick up
once.
your phone. Pick up your damn phone.
Hello, this is Jefferson Willis. If you're trying to reach me, I'm probably, I don't know, with my car. Just don't bother. All right.
Okay,
But-
he's changed his answer phone
He's
message
changed
since
his
earlier,
answer.
so he's alive. We can be
So mean.
certain that he's alive because he's changed his answer phone message. But just to be sure that he hasn't got like 2 on rotation, we should go.
Yeah. I can't go back. Okay, I don't have my ID. Okay.
It's
Okay,
constantly
Olsen, we'll
ringing
get
him.
you in. We'll just say you lost
Okay,
it. Come on.
I did. I lost it. I lost it.
All right. And with the three of you getting back into the spinner, maybe
Oh,
constantly trying
God.
to ring Willis, and it's going through 3 or 4 different iterations of his voicemail. He's not picking up, and I will say any messages you sent in the main group chat, he does not seem to look at or see or anything like that either. And with that, we're going to call it there for this penultimate session of Blade Runner 2037.
Is he? Who is back next week?
We'll find out, but well done, my wonderful
But
Blade
there was
Runner.
a thing where you messaged and Fiona was like, yeah, Willis doesn't reply. And I was like, that's weird. Why isn't Willis replying?
I
And
just
then
assumed
I
it
didn't
was like,
say
we'll let
anything.
Folarin do it when he's back, kind of thing. I just didn't think it was.
Indeed. Well done, everyone. We've made it through. We've made so much. I'm so proud of you guys.
We did so much detective work,
You did
Fiona.
you did so much Blade Runnering. I'm so proud of you.
We're learning.
Well done.
It's harrowing doing detective work. We keep finding out things.
And people
dead
die.
bodies.
And it's
People
really
keep
sad.
dying, yeah.
Being a cop.
Also,
isn't
I
very
don't know how
nice.
to feel about idiot face McCoy now, because is he actually good? But even though he has murdered people, but isn't he
I mean,
working for
he's
people?
not going to
He's
be
good.
there.
But
He's
he's
definitely
trying
not
to bring
good.
down Wallace Court. That's
Profits
good.
bad,
are
and
bad.
also-
Profits are bad,
Yeah.
and Wallace Corp is bad. It's not
Yeah.
good guys v bad guys. We're also
Okay,
not good
they're
guys.
all
Bad
Let's
guys
all
versus
forget
the other
it.
bad
Right.
guys versus the
Fine,
other
I'll
bad
keep
guys.
hating him, and that's okay.
Well, let's do our little outros. I'm going to hand it over to the only guest on this stream, and forever
The
shall
only
be.
remaining
wonderful-
guest.
She's like, I'm
Wait.
the only. Look at
The
me.
only-
I'm the
Yeah,
guest. now.
I'm
Either
the guest
I'm the
now.
only guest, like I'm the survivor, or I'm not going to be here next week. And
Oh God! Wait, it's not
finale
us.
next
We're not the
week.
no,
murderers.
I am pretty sure I'm going to be here next week. I'm Lowri. Follow me on Blue Sky, Lowri and Davies at Blue Sky, and watch me do things like this and Blood on the Clock Tower. Here, probably. Yay!
Yay! And I'm going to hand it over to Shamini and Emily whilst I look into Patreon because I did not do that earlier. I'm just going to do that
Thank
now.
you so much, Fiona. Yes, we have been and continue to be the RPGeeks. You can find us on the internet at the RP, not at the RPGeeks. No, that's not it. That's not our handle. It's not on the handle. At
Come on.
RPGeeks D&D, which
Daddy
is in fact our
Norovirus
handle.
Daddy.
RPGeeks Daddy Norovirus Dad. There are many letters. Do check us out wherever you are now watching us or listening to us. Great, well done. You found us. It makes it a lot easier for us to keep you up to date with what's going on if you follow us in multiple places. I would strongly suggest Instagram, Blue Sky, Discord, and
Yes.
podcast and YouTube.
Yes.
Please do jump on that, and then patreon.com/RPGeeksDND is the final place. What you get there is mostly like extra content, special behind the screens stuff,
Very good.
extra bits. We've
We
got
have-
names for the things
Hey,
that are there.
We've got
What are the
we've got
names?
behind the screens, which is our
Behind the
behind looking into like creating our characters for different series. Sometimes we do little talkbacks about like what went down. Then we also have Behind the Geeks, which is a monthly video podcast that me, Shamini, and Fiona do, where we all chat about a weird thing each month. It's very fun. I enjoy it immensely. And then also one other thing you can get on the Patreon is you can get put into the worlds of our games. And this week we've picked 2 random names. And the first one up is Year. Where do we think
Ooh.
Year is? It's a cool name to be in
It's a
Blade
cool
Runner, I feel.
name.
Like I
feel
wonder
like-
if Year is like Y3AR and they're a replicant and that's like their code.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'd love
What
that.
what
Yeah,
do they do? What kind of replicant are they?
I've got an idea, but
yeah,
Go
go
for
for
it.
it,
I
Lowri.
mean, are they one of the stylists at the salon?
Yes, absolutely. They do really cute nail designs.
I got my nails done today.
I've been admiring them.
Oh, very cute.
From afar.
We can see them better on the
Very
stream, unfortunately for
blurry,
us.
but-
Yeah.
yeah.
Blurry for us, but good for.
Come on, unblur. Unblur.
No, it's the OBS for Video Ninja for us. So
No,
the-
it's my camera should just autofocus on it.
Eh.
Oh, there you go, a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh,
briefly.
But I like the idea
Okay.
that
Oh, they're
Year,
nice.
I like
They're
the
very
idea that Year actually has like their own Instagram or TikTok,
Yeah.
and they, you know,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
how I
they
make
need it.
nails.
'Cause
Yeah,
their boss just got murdered.
yeah.
So-
Maybe they can
I'm
become the
sorry.
manager now.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't
Maybe they
know.
do
Is
deliberate
that
like
how nail salons work? It's like sort of inheritance thing where like if your boss gets murdered, you're like mine now.
Guess it's
very
mine.
suspicious, isn't it?
Maybe
Yeah,
we should like
absolutely.
Yeah.
interrogate them next week. I don't know.
Yeah, let's look at
Um,
that.
Like Year.
And then we have Banion.
Oh,
Vanion.
another cool Blade Runner.
I wonder.
name.
Okay, this is not a cool Blade Runner character, but I feel like we met. Is the manager of Sandra.
yeah.
I think that's cute. Like,
Yeah.
Aw.
And let her keep all the tip as well. Like,
Yes.
she's a good
Aw.
manager.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like
Vanion.
it's her like first job, and he's like, "I'm going to give you a chance because I think you've got real coffee potential."
Yeah, they showed
Maybe-
really interest in the beans, right? And they're like,
Yeah.
and they had like a little
Yeah.
montage of grinding the beans and like
Oh, cute.
doing de-staticking and all the stuff. I do know this. My partner's into beans.
De-staticking.
Oh, I'm sure Lowri could tell you as well. But you can press
No.
like water on the beans. No. Oh, you spray the beans to get rid of the static. So when you grind them, they have less static electricity and they taste better.
Hey, if you like static
That from now
electricity, we did a whole ass chat about it on Behind the Geeks with
Yeah.
Shamini.
Didn't
did a video
mention
on it.
coffee once, and now I'm like,
We did not
shit,
talk about coffee beans.
That was not included.
We
Oh,
talked about
no.
rabbits and how statically electric rabbits are.
Are they
Honestly,
very
it's
That's
static?
not
fascinating. It's
exactly.
fascinating.
Yeah, something
That is
like
exactly what we did, Shamini. I've got the notes.
that. Rabbits are not especially more static than anything else. It's just it's
Well,
important
that's
that
basically what you
how
told me.
static, how they charge. It's
They're
important.
more static than hair.
They're more
Yeah.
negative
Aw.
and more positive than hair. Anyway,
And we should end
Anyway,
now.
yes.
Thank you. Please carry on following us and watching us, and please subscribe
Thank you
if
so
you
much.
haven't. Please like the video; it really does help us, particularly on our RPGs. We really appreciate it. We're trying
Yeah.
to boost the views. So please do like them. It helps us be found by the people.
Yeah.
And
See you next week.
We'll see
It'll be-
you next week. Thank you
The
so
finale.
much. Bye-bye. The finale. Blade Runner. Whoosh.
Out.